057 Video Game Podcast.
Oh, yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine. As always, grab your favorite beverage and welcome once again to your favorite live interactive video game podcast and my favorite time of the week as well, Lord's Baba. It's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your host, me as well. I'm part of the host group here. Algie857, what's good?
The 23rd! Yes, yes, yes! The 23rd Stallion!
Stikz.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Choc, what up? Damn, man. Jesus.
Yo, I was in mid-sip, dude. I was like this.
Damn,
I was literally in mid-sip.
Damn.
I took, oh, man, that was my bad. That was my bad.
Choc, you got to make the effect.
I remembered it,
by
too. I was
yourself.
like, oh, wait, I got to, oh, shit.
Boom. There you go. You have to do that when you're done.
He's thirsty.
I got to give you the sound effects button.
Did you guys
I got to
see?
give it to you.
It's the Lord!
Uh-oh.
Lord of Hours! Stand! Could you please stand? Everyone stand! Stand! Stand!
Oh, my goodness, sir.
Sorry.
You okay?
I'm still drunk from last night.
Woo.
Wow.
I
We
think
can
you
tell.
are, yeah.
We can tell.
Hell of a night, right?
Yeah, it was 18 hours. I was up for 18 hours.
Jesus Christ. Drinking.
No, not the whole time.
That's a bender right there, man.
Not drinking for 18 hours, but I was up for 18 hours.
Next time you go to AA, man.
Dude, man. I'm going to have to sooner or later, right?
Oh, man. Yo, dude, we have a lot of stuff for you this week, yo.
Lot
For
of-
this
You gotta catch
podcast,
up.
especially.
We got to catch up.
We have 3 weeks of that we didn't talk about the games we played.
Oh,
so,
dear God. It's
yeah.
been 3 weeks since
3 weeks, man.
Oh, shit. How bizarre? How bizarre?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Bizarre up in there.
What's going on?
How bizarre?
So without further ado, let's start with the one that we've actually completed.
All of them. We beat every game you touched.
We beat everything. Pause.
That's good.
Damn.
Good catch, right? Good catch.
We beat everything. Pause. We beat everything.
Bro.
All right, so let's go in and start with Anima Flux.
Ooh, yeah, Anima
Yeah.
Flux.
Hell yeah, man.
We finally did it.
That was,
Hell yeah.
that was a fun game.
Yeah, that was good. That
How
it.
was the last boss?
An
We
asshole.
figured him out.
He's an asshole, but we,
figured him out.
Yeah?
yeah, I mean, like, they give you everything that you need to succeed in the game. You know, it's like there's no waste of techniques that they give.
Gotta
Everything,
learn patterns. Got to learn your dodging,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But they give you enough power to do it.
everything has a purpose in that game.
Yeah. You
And
get beat down when you first see it, though.
Oh no, when you don't have anything at the beginning of the game, it's like, please, I need a dodge. I need a dodge, please. Oh, good, they gave me this. Oh, you gave me this. Okay, I feel powerful. It's actually, that's the cool part about the game. We actually started feeling strong.
Yeah.
And like whooping people's ass who, like those little shits over there that deserve like 2 hits rather than 4 hits.
You can see it in our playthrough where we get destroyed. When we came back to play and was like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
And then we got powerful and destroyed them.
What
Like
up,
now
Cafe
who knows
Fox?
how to play.
And this game actually released on the Xbox today.
Oh, it did? Nice.
Yeah, because it was just on Steam, I believe.
Is it today or is it the 16th?
Oh, it's on Xbox now. That's the
Or
shit.
is
I
it
thought it
today?
was the 16th.
Or the 15th.
Either 15th or 16th. Let's find out.
You know what?
Oh boy.
I don't want to give out false information, but
Yes.
I'll fact check myself.
You should.
But if you like Metroidvanias and if you like sci-fi and if you like Aeon Flux, because this is artwork very much inspired by,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
see it right here. if
Yep,
you go
released
to
on Xbox May 14th. Today.
14th.
Oh shit! Look
Okay.
at that.
Today. Yep,
So it is out
Xbox
today.
today.
Very nice.
And it and
Look at
even
that.
though it's not the indie game of the week, it does get our level 857 seal
Oh.
of approval.
Yes. You'll see it down the line. Don't worry about that. You'll see
Oh,
it.
That's the
it'll,
shit.
it'll definitely appear.
Yeah.
Definitely fun time though. I liked it, and I liked how the ending was no words
Oh,
or anything,
no.
and we were like trying to
I was
figure out.
hoping that we figured it out.
Also, it was
and,
all
then, and then we figured it out. I was like, oh, I know what happened. Hey,
Should
I know
ask the
what happened.
developers if
Yeah.
we were right.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're like, it's up for interpretation. You guys. know.
I like that. I like that when games do that.
I want the music though. I want the music of the game because
Well, when enemies hit the screen, the music turns up. Like it gets-
and the
it gets
more
louder.
enemies that are on the screen, it turns up higher. Like
gets
like
intense.
more instruments to that track.
So it's a dynamic
Yeah.
atmosphere or whatever background.
Well, it's
music.
atmospheric music when there's no enemies.
Right.
So it's very like open.
But it's dynamic, so
But when you
meaning like
hear-
when
when you
more
see
enemies,
something- oh, yeah.
music changes and
Yes.
gets more intense.
And it makes your heart fucking beat, you're like, oh shit, oh god, oh we're surrounded. It's just like the music gets more intense.
They
Like
did that with
Tron,
the
like Tron inspired type music. Like
I love
type of
that stuff. I love cyber. What is it? The freaking I forgot the type
Cyber
of music.
Shadow?
No, the type of music. What the hell is that genre?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, synthwave.
Cyber
There we go,
synth, yeah.
synthwave music.
Similar.
I love that.
dubstep.
You can
I
feel
love that.
You can feel the bass pump when all the
Yeah.
enemies come out. It's crazy.
Hell yeah, man.
Dope game. Highly
I
recommend.
like a club.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh shit, here come the enemies, the
Yeah,
glow
yeah, yeah.
sticks.
EDM. Fight them off with glow sticks. Yeah,
Imagine. That's like, well, that is a lightsaber, right?
yeah dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Imagine.
You go to
Go to rave as a Jedi.
go to a rave.
It's their favorite night.
It's like you're about to be attacked. You hear it in the background faintly. It's like, oh shit, here come the enemies. Take the glow sticks out.
You know they're coming through. Now I was gonna say the Dead Space remake was had the dynamic thing, so the music would intensify, and throughout the entire game you can hear your heartbeat. Like there was a heartbeat sound, and it would get faster and faster whenever there was like a new enemy or whatever. Oh, it's intense. It's
Fuck that
intense.
game.
Only problem is you want to hear the music all the time.
Yeah, but it's properly placed though,
Yeah.
because I do like the atmospheric music. You know, the ambiance and the.
Except when you get lost for a bit.
Oh, their map is crazy.
No music.
They
and you
really
just go.
maximize the fuck out of this area. Like they
Yeah.
maximize this map.
Really?
Yeah, they really do. Like you have to backtrack like crazy, and like you have to really understand.
And there are different sections. There's a lot that can look the same, but there are different sections in the map.
Yeah, but it does feel
you get
like
used to.
it's a really dope area. It's really a cool. The backgrounds are dope. The art's dope. I like everything about this game. It's very, very impressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
It's not super long. It was like maybe 7 hours to beat this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
were
got-
at 7 when we started the last playthrough, so it was like close to
was it
10.
10, really?
Probably like 8 to 10.
The last playthrough you guys had was like I think it was the shortest.
Yeah, well, 2 hours.
Yeah, it was about
2.5.
2 hours and.
So it's
20
like a
minutes.
little under 10 hours that we did
Gotcha.
total.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
bad, man.
Solid game.
Yes,
So
Yeah,
we
buddy.
recommend it.
Hell yeah.
definitely.
recommend it.
Especially as a multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Another multiplayer game that we played was Marvel Rivals.
Wobble wobbles.
Wobble wobble.
Marble Wobbles. Cafe
McDonald's.
Fox has been playing Marble Wobbles.
Yeah,
Wobble,
man.
Wobble wobble.
Nah, this was a good stream. We
it
got
was
our
mad
asses handed to us in the beginning.
Sure did.
But
First
we
two
we
matches.
came
First
through
two
towards the end. We came through. We had some W's and
Adam Warlock though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
mad aggressive with
Yeah.
Adam Warlock.
Dude, I think I was
For
the
no reason.
You got
only
MVP.
I was the only healer for that match. I was running around healing,
Yeah.
shooting someone. Oh god, let me go heal. I was flying everywhere. Fucking
I changed to Scarlet Witch, and I started with whatchamacallit, Punisher, but I was whack with Punisher.
yeah.
I
When
was
you're not
whack with
feeling
Punisher.
with someone, timeless. That's why it's always good to learn multiple characters, because it's
Yeah.
like if you're not doing well with like Hawkeye or Punisher, it's like all right, let me switch to somebody else because maybe I'll be playing better. with them.
Hawkeye's
Plus,
mad
almost
difficult to
every
use.
team that we've matched up with had a Punisher. Almost every round. I think there was maybe one round that there was no Punisher.
Now we just have to have Turbo learn how to use a healer and have to have Stikz play the game.
Yeah, Turbo's the most selfish bastard
Look,
in the world.
I was using Cloak and Dagger, all right? I was using Cloak and Dagger. I did the best I could.
Did they hint at the next character?
Ultron. Next character is going to be Ultron.
That's
Ultron.
end of the month, right?
Okay.
I think so.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
It's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
your boy's
interesting.
voice.
So,
It's gonna be your boy's voice. From
oh, that'd be great. I wish it was
James Spader?
James
I wish.
Spader. He cracks me up as Ultron, man.
So
What was that?
matter of fact.
What was that thing he said in the movie where he Hulk jumped up in the helicopter and then he threw him out, and he said, "Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven's
Like,
sake!
oh, goodness.
Oh, for
Oh, here
heaven's
it is.
sake!"
Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah, I was attacking people. I was the most aggressive healer. In the,
Yeah, seriously. You
like-
were a super aggressive healer. I'm like, bro.
I was leading the charge.
Like,
and
what
shit.
possessed this man?
I was very angry.
Oh, did you shoot the energy at him?
Yeah. It's fun to charge that shit up. He's fun. I really do like Adam Warlock.
This game's a lot of fun. It's
I
a
like
lot of fun. It
Scarlet
really
Witch. Oh, yo,
is.
I went on a tear with Scarlet Witch, man.
Oh, you had
She's
like
got
30
that-
kills in that.
30
match.
She
kills.
got
I was
that
like, what
machine
the
gun
fuck?
magic thing, man.
Yo, that's you aim
Oh,
it,
with
you
that-
charge it, and you aim it correctly. You could do damage.
You'll wipe somebody out.
I killed 5 people in one shot.
Damn.
Oh, who was the one I hated? It was Doctor Strange. Oh, that motherfucker pissing me off all stream.
Yeah, actually,
I blasted that fuck in the back right there.
Yo,
Fuck you, run.
two characters, Doctor Strange and freaking Iron Fist. Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah.
Annoying.
Yo, you notice there was no healing in that clip?
No, none.
It was all attacks.
It was straight violence.
It was just all attacks.
In the beginning of that game, if you want to hear someone crash out, this guy Stal over here
Yeah.
is infamous for crashing out on that game.
Yes.
Oh no, I wow
Nothing
out.
but not like profanities left and right. You won't believe it.
If I hate, who is it usually? It's
Either if you kill someone or you get killed. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, it's
all
very true.
curses.
Yeah, I really
You don't
fuck-
discriminate?
I wall out.
It's the same thing either way.
Facts.
If I go on a streak of killing people, I'm yelling.
He's on a Last of Us revenge mission. If he gets killed,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
won't stop.
Kill that bitch!
Yep.
Where's that bitch? Ah!
I was like, how did I let this
Wow.
on? This is not going to be on YouTube. You can't put this post up.
You picked Captain America in this? I don't
Yeah.
remember you.
I probably picked them once or twice.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
was gonna
picked-
say I don't remember you.
Yo, that was messed up. Going in the middle of a choke slam. That's foul.
I ignored it completely. It's like it never happened.
What was that round? There was one round where I was like, I couldn't stay alive for more than 10 seconds.
Wow.
I
Well,
don't
that
Seriously, I kept dying. Like, just
Was that the
instantly
round I just saw your legs dangling?
I think, yeah.
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
popped into a room and you just got shot across
I
in the
could-
corridor.
I
was like,
couldn't get out of the
hilarious.
freaking. Every time I would get dead, I'm like, what the? What am I doing? What's going on?
There was maybe
How am
like
I
2
gonna kill
matches that felt like we were running into a wood chipper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we were just out there.
Yeah.
It felt like fucking Squid Games.
That one round that you were Captain America and I was Winter Soldier and we were doing that team up move, bro.
Oh, that shit was dope.
man,
Yes,
we were
yes.
Oh.
destroying
I
that
didn't even
other
know that
team.
was a thing. I was like, yeah, let's do it in the cluster of people there. I was like,
Yeah.
I think we did it.
Yep.
That's
So
fun time.
crazy.
No,
Fun
the team,
game, man.
The team moves are dope.
Mad fun.
And Hakio from Multiversus Infinite plays the game.
That's the shit.
And he's like, yo, let me know. I'll get down.
Let's
I said,
get it.
yeah.
There we go. We got our. Well, if Stikz played, then we'd have our 6 player.
Don't worry about that.
I was about to say we got our 6 player. Oh,
Don't worry
never
about
mind.
Nope. 6 ain't gonna do it. Cafe Fox is down for it. Riken's been in there before.
We
Nice,
got we
nice.
got
I got
our
Captain Crunch. I got Captain
we
Crunch.
got
Captain
our
Crunch also.
we got
yeah.
our level heads that pop in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Riken always pops in.
If you got a
Cafe Fox pops in.
webcam now and a good mic,
Yeah,
we'll
man.
put you on camera.
I'll leave that for the community. I got to step up.
Oh yeah, man.
She's like that. Jay's like, I ain't doing it.
and under the special guest name tag, we'll just put not Stikz.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yes,
hilarious.
no matter what their name is.
They will represent. They want their name out there. Let them get their name out there.
It'll be not Stikz.
Picture of Stikz with
They
an
know
X,
I'm not
X on it.
there. They know I'm not there. It's fine. It's fine.
Gray it out, like in the fighting game. Just gray out his face.
How many times did you play that game? Once?
Yeah.
One time? Yeah.
About the same as
Looks like
Overwatch.
that's it.
I played about the same as Overwatch, but I bought Overwatch and I sold that shit right away.
Damn. I mean, they made a lot of changes to the game.
Got my
It's not the
$20.
same game
The
from
game
when it
is
launched.
always
dude.
fun. It's always fun. I never not have fun playing that game.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. But I'm stubborn. I need to learn how to play Wolverine. I need
When
to
you
learn.
don't match with the
changed them?
character, it's like
Have they changed Wolverine at all?
I mean, they made
they
adjustments to
gave him some buffs.
his energy and stuff like that. But I just don't.
Does he
There's a
still die in
strategy.
second? Doesn't he have a healing?
Well,
He still dies in second?
Well, there's a strategy to him. He's a complicated character, and I didn't know that.
Well,
So
yeah,
I
he
got
probably has to be on point.
I gotta know the how to place myself in the battles and get in, get out, kill, run. You know, I don't know how to do that correctly yet.
team
so.
moves are also cool, man.
And
That's,
whenever
that's
Kev
probably
picked,
the coolest thing of the game.
when Kev picked Hulk and I was Wolverine, I'm like, yeah, throw me
Off
me
the
over there.
cliff.
He'll just throw me into some bullshit. I'm like, dude, that's the worst
Come on.
fucking
Wow.
terrible
the last
aim.
time, no,
was like,
I
"Get
did
in
a
there."
good throw last time.
Yeah, he's
We're
like,
gonna
get in there, die. Nah, man.
Get in
Scarlet-
there. Get
Scarlet
into that. That
Witch
shark's
and,
about to eat you.
We'll take out a flyer. We'll take out a flyer. There's a flyer on the stage. We'll do it.
Oh, Jake, I fucking hate him. I love. It's getting me mad thinking about him. I hate that shark.
What else?
Oh, Jeff?
I call him Jake.
Jake.
Jake,
From
You
State
don't like-
Farm.
You don't like Jake?
actually, yeah, he is annoying also, man.
Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, he's the most annoying cat. I haven't used him once.
Where's he
in the
from?
game. He's
Is
from
he from the
Marvel.
game?
No,
what,
he's
what
not.
comic though?
No, he's from some
No,
comic.
he was
Squirrel Girl.
no,
Where's
not
he
Squirrel.
from?
I forgot where he's from, but he's
I don't know.
definitely he's been around since like the 2010s.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, actually, it makes sense. I stopped reading comics back then.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I stopped reading way before that.
I thought they just made that motherfucker up.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Get outta
Yeah,
here.
I never heard
that
of him.
Luna Snow. I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
And then the dude that's
Who that,
Iron
Frost?
Fist now. I don't know who that is either.
Luna Snow.
Let's see here. Turbo and Stal, guys. You guys played Multiversus.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, man. How'd that go?
It started off pretty bad.
Oh no, this was
Really?
We were getting work, but we were there was so many close matches, but we just weren't finishing.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
like I mean, we probably won. I think the Batman Superman won a little bit at the beginning, but we were still getting beat down.
what happened to the chat
And what happened to chat?
on the
Oh no,
on the screen?
I took it off because there was a thing that popped up that said disabled for this stream is disabled chat or some shit like that. So I just muted it.
Oh,
But
all right.
yeah, I mean we had a rough time when we got to Aquaman and Agent Smith. They started bringing it back.
Oh yeah, they were killing people.
They brought it
I
back.
saw your Agent Smith. His like when you jump up and he does that pose or whatever, that was murdering people.
Oh yeah, I was catching people with that shit.
Everyone was getting popped right off the screen with that.
Yep. There was bullets flying and dolphins and sharks jumping around everywhere. But after we picked them, we went back to the old teams, and the old teams started getting wins.
Yep.
Like Batman, Superman were massacring people. Arya and Jason were doing the same. Then we went back to Wonder Woman and Nubia, and we're getting wins. So started off rough because we weren't finishing matches, but then we cleaned up.
So
All right.
next time, it's gonna be different. Next time, it's gonna be different.
Actually, I had a battle with those guys, Samurai Jack and them.
Oh yeah, that was.
Then they were getting killed later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was close, and then they were getting like
got-
as you could see, they're getting beat down over there.
They got found out.
Yeah, because
He
what's
was
the name?
cheap. He was just mashing the button.
He was doing the same. Samurai Jack kept doing the same shit over and over. I'm like, you're not going to win.
What up, man? For Deuce?
mass.
That's just annoying, man.
But
People
no.
spamming moves.
Yeah, people got what they deserved. Fuck them.
Damn. That's aggressive.
Oh,
Sorry, they get me mad.
We gonna get him.
Did we shout out Cappy Pox? I missed that.
Yeah, we
if,
shouted
if
out.
not,
I mean, I read. I was reading it. I was like, oh, I forgot.
well, you just
Coming
did now.
through, man.
But yeah, everything's good, yo.
So far, so good. And then also, Stikz and I finally finished A Way Out.
Oh.
We found a way out.
Oh,
we found a way out from A Way Out.
What did you guys think?
Well, it was good.
Very good.
I knew it was early.
Yeah,
Compared to the other works, it was definitely one of the earliest ones.
Really?
It's funny because we
Yes.
played back like first we started
Middle.
with we started with It Takes Two.
Yes.
We beat that game. That was amazing. We
Yeah.
understand why that got Game of the Year.
That was a huge step up from this one.
Oh yeah.
If you're just coming from this.
And then followed by Split Fiction, which is also
Which is-
another one amazing.
Better than all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Split Fiction
yeah,
is the
9
best.
day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But 9 day going back to this one was like, oh man, I can see where it's coming from, but this is early.
Exactly. This is like we see
It was more of a movie.
this is like they threw out their ideas for the co-op stuff.
Yeah.
And this is like where they were testing it out. And in other games, they fleshed it out perfectly.
As a game. This
Right.
is more cinematic.
Yes.
So they had the ideas and my dude acting. He
Oh
was
yeah,
act-
yeah.
He was doing the part.
Joseph. Or whatever?
Yes, he was doing the
Freaking
part.
hilarious.
shout out to Yosef.
And his face and everything was in there. He's like, yo, I'm in
Yeah,
this.
here it is.
It was hilarious.
There it is. A Joseph Forrest game.
Yeah, man.
All right. So
Quentin
far,
Tarantino.
it's Split Fiction. Then It Takes Two. Then this goes under them.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's progression. It's just backwards.
So I would recommend you guys play It Takes Two next.
Yeah.
Turbo and Stal.
It takes two.
And then-
And then
Fiction.
Split Fiction last.
Yes.
And you'll understand why when you get through them. You'll be what
You
the
guys gonna play Brothers Tale or?
No, it's not the same. It's different.
Yo, that's
it's made.
that's
by
like
them.
early
know.
game, man.
That was just. This was like the beginning of the trilogy.
Mhm.
That was an idea. They did Brothers. Was it Tail Brothers?
I forgot the title, man. I just know it's called Brothers.
Brothers.
yeah.
Brothers.
But they were white dudes.
Yeah. I know I was gonna go. I was like, I was actually gonna say a joke and go
Next
there, but I was like,
game.
nah, let me not touch that. And I'm like, oh well,
It was European.
beaten to it.
Yep. Brothers. A Tale of Two Sons.
Tale of Two
Tale
Sons,
of
there
Two
you go.
Sons. All
Yeah,
right.
I played it for a little bit, but that was one player I played as. So I think that was made for 2 players.
It definitely was.
Wow.
But
It was, with
I
one
do.
hand.
The only thing I wish that they did better. I'm not going to spoil anything in the game, but I
Mhm.
wish that they did like the end game better as you build up towards it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say what happens or anything, but in a way out, I wish that they had a different climactic area,
A better way out.
a different thing. But yeah, Other than that, I did like what they did.
I like the story too.
But I
man.
mean, this was years ago.
Yeah. No,
I can imagine if I played it like, what, 12, 13 years? Like, how long ago? I don't even remember when this came out, but it was over a decade ago.
Yeah, it's definitely over, I would say maybe 2012, 2013, maybe.
It's
Something
probably like a little over a decade. It's crazy. Time is flying.
It's nuts,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's insane. It is insane.
But yeah.
Oh, real quick about this. When I first got this, right, it was an issue with my EA account because I haven't used it since the 360.
Reset
So-
the password.
I did. I reset the password, right? But guess what? The email that I had is an old ass email that's not even working anymore. So I can't even change it. It's locked into the EA account. So I went to EA. I actually sent a complaint to EA, like emailed them. They haven't gotten back to me. I can't get it's like locked. It's gone. So I'd have to make like a new account. Because I was originally planning to play this game with a coworker who wanted to play.
EA said,
And-
we didn't change your email.
I can't get
Leave us
this thing.
alone.
I couldn't get it to work, and I was like, "This is not it's not Hazelight Studios' fault. It's EA's fault because they require you to have that fucking
Nah,
account."
it's Excite.
Oh my
The
God.
email.
Oh my God!
It's that. They
Excite.
fell off.
No, it was a Hotmail actually. It's a Hotmail account.
It's a Hotmail.
Yeah,
Was it? It's live now.
It was a Hotmail pause.
I don't even know. I think you still have a Hotmail account though.
I think it is, but the one that I had it's been gone for years. I've never used it.
Choc, I'm glad someone heard that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we heard
I'm not
it.
glad I heard
We heard it. We just ignored it, man.
Al had a Hotmail pause.
Hotmail.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Alrighty.
Stop.
Oh, God.
But yeah, we did try and stream that and kind of messed
Oh
that up.
yes, we tried to stream it.
Kind
yes.
of messed that one up.
Yeah.
We did. We streamed it, but we were the ones watching.
Actually, yeah. I mean, it was in the middle of our redesign of the show and everything in our streaming setup. So that was like in the early stages of it. So I wasn't really 100% done. So it was kind of like,
We didn't have a backup recording, so you guys didn't see that.
yeah,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, yeah.
We did some cool stuff though.
Yeah.
Like do a waterfall backwards on our raft, dodging everything
I
backwards.
know that stage.
Couldn't even see what was going on. We passed it.
Or that part, I should say.
That would have been nice to have on tape.
True.
But it is what it is. It is what it is.
But it was a fun game. Highly recommend it. All right, I actually had some time to play some games myself because I know it's been a while since I had time to play anything.
Sensational.
And I played and completed this game that I've had for a minute called Gorri, Cuddly Carnage.
What?
Yes. Now, explaining this game, let me just start off by saying you play as a cat. Okay.
Nice.
Um,
Sold.
Who rides a hoverboard that is a talking like AI hoverboard, so he talks to you. The cat doesn't say anything; he just meows and purrs and stuff, and the hoverboard does all the talking. So the way I could explain this game, the combat is with the hoverboard. You get like moves and stuff. It's like a SSX and Conker's Bad Fur Day
It
put
looks
together.
nice.
So there's a lot of cursing in this game. So there's like you fighting these demonic unicorns. It's weird. Like everything that's cute, they just make it like gory and like fucking. It's crazy.
I want you to explain this like all day.
It's really tough to. Really, I mean, there's like a, it's not spoiling anything because it's in the trailer. There's a
The
freaking.
fuck is going on?
There's like here you go, the unicorn, the cutest companion. But then
He's dead.
then he turns evil. Watch, they're all gonna turn. They're all psychotic and evil.
Well, so much for the cutest unicorn.
Cuddly Carnage. What's
It's like a
that thing
zombie unicorn.
Yeah, they're all zombies. Yeah, and they have different enemies too. It's freaking
ugly-
hilarious.
The ugly corn.
The ugly corn, yeah. They have stupid intros like that. Tons of funny characters, dude. And it's like Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that it's uncensored. Like this guy
R-rated.
curses like crazy. It's funny, man. And the bosses curse.
What the?
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, bitch, you like that?" I was like, "What are the bosses?"
So they got terminated.
Wow.
Dude, it's crazy. You power like you can also level up your hoverboard. You get like a projectile, like a bazooka projectile type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's freaking cool, man.
It's like lollipop chainsaw.
It's yeah.
That big.
But graphically, it's amazing. The music actually surprisingly very, very, very good music. I downloaded the soundtrack right
Sounds
after
good.
beating this game.
That
It's
good.
really good. It's like a mix of depending on the stage. And the story is nonsensical. It's really really funny, man. You're looking for your owner, and it's like this female like scientist who like designed this thing to save her pets or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a weird story, but you don't play the game for that. But
I
yeah,
like the
no,
colors.
it's pretty funny, man.
Yeah, it looks cool though. Yeah, it looks actually pretty cool. I like the lights.
Everything's trying to kill you.
And what's the name of it? Cuddly Carnage?
Gorri. Gorri is the name of the cat.
Okay.
Gorri, Gori, Cuddly Carnage.
Wow.
Yep.
That's funny.
It's a dope ass game.
All right.
I recommend it.
Looks cool.
It's like an Astrobot kinda.
Jet Set Radio.
There's parts of it like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no,
Looks
there's
like
actually
there's a
parts
lot
like
of
that too.
platforming.
Yeah.
It's just for you.
Platforming, dude. It's almost like Devil May Cry, kind of like it's like an arena. Like you go into one area, you're fighting a bunch of people, and then you go to the next area, fight a bunch of people.
Wow.
But then you have like some platforming areas or whatever. But it's pretty linear. It's good.
Nice.
And the other game, I didn't beat this game yet, but this game is another one, a weird one to describe. So this is a roguelite beat 'em up game called Kaiborg. So you're a prisoner, a futuristic prisoner.
I did see footage of this.
Yeah, you're a futuristic prisoner that has to battle, right? That's is being televised throughout the galaxy, and you have to, in order to get your freedom, you have to fight your way out of prison. And every level, you get like upgrades. And just like a roguelike game, you get money when you die or whatever. You get points to some of the upgrades you can keep. Some of them you get like better stats.
And you get to keep what you get though.
For the most part, yeah. Or at the very least, you can get like the chances of finding it again. Like you can up your chances by like putting more money and buying more stuff. But you get weapons, you get freaking armor. Like you can upgrade your arms, like each arm, the left or the right, or both feet, or your like the back armor and stuff. And they actually unlock like new moves and stuff. This game got very addictive. I'm not a big fan of roguelike games in general, but this one, if it has a good hooking point and it's not too roguelike where you don't have any abilities when you die, this one is awesome. See right here, you can see
cool.
you choose your weapon or whatever, and
It looks
different
like
upgrades.
I think I said it before. It looks like a thrill kill to beat 'em up.
Yeah, no, it's got a little Arkham, a little bit as far as the battle. A little influences of a lot of different
You do
action
like
games.
that thug in Arkham game.
yeah. But
This is the side mission that they do.
my only, and this is one of those budget titles. It's an indie game, but I think it's like for $30 on PS5 and Xbox. But my only gripe with this game is the music is pretty
Bland.
it's like
Default.
lackluster. It didn't really hook me, the music, and it hasn't really changed.
Stop that.
But I don't know if it's because I've only gotten to the second stage, the second floor,
I see. So I probably can get.
so maybe it changes.
It needs
I don't know.
dynamic music.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you
right.
beat 'em up.
But for the most part, it's pretty cool, man. You have I don't know if you guys saw, there was like a little blob, like alien character on the side. He narrates your playthrough
Oh, yeah.
because he's like a host of a game show or whatever where you
Like
televise.
Volkov?
So it's like Mojo from the
That's
X-Men.
Clayface.
Yes,
It is Clayface.
perfect example. Yes, it's like a Mojo from the X-Men.
Interesting. No, it looks good.
I
This is where
understood that
you start off right here. So this is where you would that machine straight ahead. That's where you have your skill tree, and you use your money to buy different skills and stuff and to upgrade your shit.
Nice.
It's basically what a remake of Warriors.
Warriors.
Wow.
Yeah.
They do need to remake that.
Never thought of that.
Or at least
Yeah.
board it.
It's like Warriors, kind of.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Dope game though.
Ultimate Warrior.
I'm debating whether, because I know tomorrow, or actually tonight, because I have it pre-downloaded. Doom: The Dark Ages releases tonight.
Yeah, I
And
had pre-downloaded too, but I probably won't even get to play.
I know Choc said he's not going to be available for Fighter Friday, so I'm like,
Shooter
maybe I could
Friday.
play. Yeah.
Shooter Friday.
Yeah, just
Well, it's melee.
Shoot
It's melee.
Friday.
Fire Friday.
just shoot.
You're fighting demons. It's still a
Firing
fight.
bullets.
Yo, just hit that Let's Play, bro. Just hit that.
You got,
Let's Play.
I was debating whether to play this game Kaiborg or Doom: The Dark
Doom.
Ages.
You guys want to see Doom, of course.
Doom, bro.
All right, good.
Dark
Good, good.
Ages.
Yeah,
Dark
buddy.
Ages.
Dark Ages, Doom.
Yeah, Doom Dark Ages.
They say it plays very different,
As they
which I
all
like.
do.
Which I like.
It's first person. There's like fatalities.
You have a
That's what it is.
Rygar sword, a sword. Rygar shield.
I was about to say that's the wrong game, sir.
I said, wait, what?
It's a first person Rygar. Imagine.
Yeah.
It looks a little like it though. It looks cool.
Throw his shit like Captain America comes back.
Nice.
And shred somebody's head off.
Beautiful.
Oh man, I was watching some of Vic Lucas's playthrough.
How's he like it?
Pretty good. Yeah,
Like it, yeah.
he was having a blast, man. Good
Nice.
fun.
What else we got?
That's all I played, but the next we got 3 Fighter Fridays to talk about.
Oh.
Here we go. Starting with Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
Yo, this game is dope. I was playing through the tutorial of it, right?
You played the tutorial, was kicking your ass.
It was. Tutorial was hooking me up, bro. Because the inputs are different from like it feels different from Street Fighter. The timing's a little bit different. So, but yeah. So I went through most of the tutorial and then I decided to go online and play. And it was like, oh, you have a choice. You could be like easy, intermediate, or like expert. I'm like, yo, I play fighting games. Like I know what to do here.
Expert.
I put it on intermediate.
Damn.
And I started matching up with people, stomped to the ground. Looking like a scrub.
It looks like Street Fighter.
But nah, it's Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, it's a solid game. I started playing through the story mode. And I'm learning more about the game at that point. It's this game is fun, dude. It's just that my only gripe with it is that my other 2 characters that I'm familiar with are DLC.
Andy and Joe.
Yup.
Man, Andy's my dude.
Andy and Joe. Or
Andy's my
DLC?
dude.
That don't make no sense.
How are they
Yeah.
DLC? Really?
Yeah, they were in the original game. But it is what it is. But the good thing is I bought the day 1 edition and it was $40 and you get the season 1 DLC with it.
Oh.
So, all right, I can't complain too much.
They're season 1 DLC, I guess, right?
Yeah.
They're both season 1.
I hope so.
Oh, we don't know yet. Wow. I guess when is Ken and Chung Li? Is that right off the bat, or is that special?
No, they're
deal?
not in the game yet.
They're not in the game yet.
I don't
Okay.
know when.
I think that part of season 1.
Game was good.
I
Though.
hope so.
I like the aesthetic.
But yeah, no, this game looks great and it plays very well too. Like once you get used to the mechanics, it plays dope.
Are you okay?
No. Definitely not okay. See, look.
Then you played the following Fighter Fridays. You had played Super Smash Brothers.
Bruh. What can I say about Smash Ultimate, man?
This was a great one. Yes, this was
I
a
mean,
great one.
stomped. That was my warm up. That was the
Oh yeah.
that was one of the challenges I just used to get used to attacking everything that's moving.
What was your what was the highlight for the stream, if you remember?
I stole a couple of matches. I'm pretty sure, but
Dominated.
I didn't dominate anything. I know I stole a match from somebody. I just forgot who, and that's our boy Dan.
Oh, that's Dan.
Dan's classes. He has a me that's dressed up as Diddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit kills me.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
The diddler.
The diddler.
Take that.
The diddler was getting wins too.
Take that.
It's crazy.
That's not a
wasn't
good
bad.
sentence.
I
man.
had some good kills in there. I had some good kills. I whiffed on that last second hit. He should have been dead.
Got you
Yeah,
with that
as-
baby oil.
I stole. Yeah, man. I stole.
He's slippery, very
I
slippery.
stole a couple of wins
Wow.
that night, and I'm okay with that. I still wins in Smash.
Not bad.
You know?
So overall, it was a success.
Yeah, it's always a success. Everyone had fun.
Took
You
that.
know?
That.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, everyone had a good time.
Take that.
Don't mess with me.
Get that baby oil.
Ew.
going.
No.
No more baby oil.
And then of course Street Fighter 6
Ha!
this week, right?
I'm washed.
Yo, he said I'm washed.
I just, I just was not at my. I'm not at my
You were
best
off
in that
that
game.
game. You were off.
No,
You
I
had an
wasn't
off day.
off. It's just that I haven't played the game in months, and it's like because I've been addicted to Marble Wobbles.
Wobble,
Wobble, wobble.
wobble, wobble.
And I gotta say, I have a mild dislike for people who use the modern button layout.
Why is it mild, man? Just say you
I
hate
just
it.
hate it.
Just say you hate it, dude.
Mild.
It's okay.
Like it's
Mild.
not fair, dude. Like I know you're trying to like expand the attraction to the game or whatever, but like I hate when I'm playing against people that don't have to input stuff. I know that their moveset is limited,
Right.
but like I hate the fact that they don't have to input anything to do like flashy combos, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
and then I'm losing to people. I'm like, yo, you like,
Can
do
they-
you know
can
how
they
to
use
play the
that-
game?
Can they use that in rank mode?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's not right.
It is.
That's not right.
Unless you should
Can
be
you
able to
turn
turn
that
that
off?
on and off.
You should be able to turn that
You
off.
should be able to turn it off.
Because there's certain combo strings and stuff that you can't do with modern. You know,
Yeah,
they
there's
are-
definitely stuff that you can't do with modern, but it's like the stuff that you can pull off, and I'm just like,
So you get your ass whipped differently.
I'm losing a quarter of my energy because this dude hit 3 buttons. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
That's like Tekken 8.
Well,
on,
Tekken
son.
8, Tekken 8 at least.
Half your energy because somebody hit the top button.
Yeah, but at least in Tekken 8, whenever somebody does that, it shows up on the screen. You
Oh yeah, no, that's different.
they basically
when
air
they-
out that you're using the fucking easy
Exactly.
mode.
Exactly.
They air it out.
As
So I
they
think that's a
should.
good. I
They
think that's a
busted
good
that,
like.
They busted that game anyway. It's coming back later.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot of
They
stuff.
got 3
to
new
that.
updates coming over the summer, so
Yep.
hopefully they'll fix it.
Yeah, and then I'll play it again.
Yeah, Elena's 2 weeks, right?
June
June
5th.
5th.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming out the same day as Switch 2. All right.
And the Switch 2 version is coming out too.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Street Fighter 6, bro, you're gonna see more of that on the channel. I need to get better.
That was a fun time.
I need to
Fun
get
time.
back into top
Ooh.
form.
So do you think they'll announce season 3 starting on the Summer Game Fest? It has to, right?
I hope so.
I'm sure they will.
It
I
has
hope so.
to. It's,
I'm
it's
sure they
lining up. It's lining up right.
They're gonna bring in Sagat.
And I think, I forgot when I said they were gonna release Sagat. I forgot if I said he was gonna be the first DLC for season 3 or the last.
Bob
I
Sagat.
probably said the last.
Oh,
Bob Sagat.
Stop.
That's his
sir.
first name.
Sir.
Or Sagat X.
Stop.
I like that.
Stop, sir. Stop. Next.
R.I.P. R.I.P. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, man.
Show some respect for the deceased man.
That was a fun time. Yes. RIP. RIP. Sagat X.
He's still around. What are you
Dude,
talking
wow.
about?
Wow.
Talking about Bob
So, I'm sorry, Bob Saget. Not Sagat X.
What the hell?
What's
that?
He's still alive, dude. I swear to God, if something happens
That's
to him,
the artist.
It's all,
the artist.
it's
Sagat
all
X.
you.
He's
This
alive
guy,
still.
man.
I forgot Bob Saget. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
So,
I was doing 2 things at once.
what do you
What
play?
What thinking?
yes.
Honestly, not that.
I was thinking. I was
Gonna be like walking and chewing bubble gum. That's hard.
It's not easy. Come on. When's the last time you heard Sadat X? He could have been dead.
Yo,
All right, man.
Sir.
Let's move on.
Sir.
Jesus. Guys making nothing.
Unfortunately, it's your time to talk about
please talk about the game.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Gordo.
Gordo.
Steve.
All right, what up, Gordo?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed is finally beaten. It's
nice.
done. One day I just blacked out and I was just like, I need to finish this now. I need to finish it. And a lot of my characters, a lot of abilities need to be unlocked, and you don't do it with normal leveling progression as you do in the main game. You actually have to find items that unlock certain accessories, certain gems, certain arts, and I just had to do that for every single character. And I got to the last I think my characters were at 50 by the time I was able to beat the game. 50 something, close
How
to
many
60. They said the DLC is 20. I beat this at like 50. It was like, it was between 40 and 50. It might be like 45 or something. I got to check. But it's between 40 and 50 where I finally beat the game. And it's great. It was a great ending. I thought it was really cool. Now I'm ready for Xenoblade Chronicles X. But I'm waiting for that 60 frame patch because it's coming to the Switch too.
What part are you on in Elden Ring, though?
I am where you know what? Because I actually just played that 2 days ago and I haven't played it for a minute because I was playing Xenoblade. Now I was blacking out playing that game. But Elden Ring, I'm trying to figure out. I'm up to this boss that starts out as like he's like this wild thing coming at you, and then you kill him, and then the night comes after. I forgot. It's 2 bosses. You're fighting 2 bosses.
Gotcha.
And that guy keeps killing me, and I keep trying to do different stuff. The cool thing about that game, though, is that if someone kills you, you just kind of warp to some other area, try to explore that, build yourself up. I found a cool place where I'm killing these enemies, and I'm just picking up what is the stuff that you pick up that you level up with afterwards? It's kind of like their way of doing
Souls.
soul. It's kind of like souls. Yeah, it's like you spend it.
Plant, let me say.
You spend it to level up or whatever. But these guys give a lot, and I was able to do some pretty good levels up. I think I'm up 50 something or whatever like that. It's my
There's
level.
some farming spots are good.
Yeah, and
Sensational.
I built up some crazy sword. It's just it's still good, but I gotta get back into it because I'm locked. I need to get this key to open this door, which opens up like the other part of the world. I'm blocked by a door. I tried to go around and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I'm really legit blocked off from this area. And I just figured out where that key was. So I gotta go pick up that key and then do it. So
Speaking of which, how about Shenmue 3? Where you at in that?
look, man. All right.
Make it quick.
We'll be here for the next hour.
He will, he will never beat that game.
All the games that Turbo started.
I'm in the village. All right, and it's that same village I was in since the beginning of the game.
And it
So
says, I can't open
I
the
have
door
to make
right now.
I'm gonna give you homework, man. You got to write down a list of all the games you started.
oh no, I'm still playing, dude. I'm playing. No, I'm still.
Exactly.
I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm far in that. You
Is
know?
it under 10?
What hours?
10? No, 10 games that you started but you haven't finished.
No, it might be about. No, I think it's about 10 games. I'm probably playing about 10 games right now.
That's
You're lucky Switch 2 is backwards compatible.
Yeah, it's
Man, you're going cross generation, man.
yeah, seriously. No, I
Start
got.
moving your saves now.
I have a Sony backlog. I have an Xbox backlog and a Switch backlog. So
what about the
yeah,
Jaguar backlog?
Man, the game.
Oh, look, I have a backlog also, but I don't start 10 games.
It
And then
depends.
just go-
It depends on how I feel. No, Eric, you know what game I started playing for the last 2 games? Tales of Vesperia.
Is it the better one?
Yeah, it's the definitive version.
Okay,
Yeah, because I'm like, you know what? There's content in here I don't know about. So,
Jeez.
and I'm like, the
That's a
game
60-hour game.
it holds up. It still holds up to
Paul
this day.
C. Not sir.
It still holds up.
What up? What up?
What a great game. What a great
Oh,
game.
those are always dope
But
games.
those, yeah,
So many hours.
I'll eventually get to Unicorn Overlord on free.
Wow. Wow.
He
On
said these
expert.
nuts.
Eventually, but yeah, it's like it
Actually,
depends.
you have the button there too. dude.
Yo, he stopped the man's whole train of thought.
No. Check,
You have the sound effect for it, by the way.
Why would you say eventually?
no, that's not. That's not what I meant. I'm gonna get to this game. I just downloaded Order 33. Was it?
What's wrong
Whatever.
with y'all?
I'm gonna try
yes.
that by next week. By next
Okay.
week,
All right,
I'll
so
talk
that
about
transitions into what
Yeah,
I've been
that's
playing.
perfect timing.
I've
Glad
been
you said
playing.
that.
Jesus
I've been
Christ.
playing Claire Obscure Exhibition 33. What a name. What a game. Dude,
Claire, what?
Right.
Huxtable? What is it? It's
I hate that you just ruined my whole thought
I'm
process.
sorry.
It's some Cosby joke.
It's so bad.
I said Claire what? What was it? Claire what?
Obscure.
Okay.
All right, so it's on Game Pass, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
I've been anticipating this game. Certain trailers get me. Like, it was happened with Stellar Blade, happened with everything. Like, when you see a trailer and you're like, yo, that is a game I'm going to play. A lot of people are, like, discrediting it, too. Like, oh, we never even heard of this, blah, blah, blah. What is this? Because it's new. And when something new comes out, people are questionable until you hear reviews on it. And when it came out and got, like, high 90s, they're like, yo, this game could be the best in the world. And everybody's like, did you see it? Did you see it? I mean, listen, credit due. It's getting the name recognition it needs. Everyone is talking about this game for good reason. It's a role player that is a turn-based role player, like back in the day, which Square has ran away from for some reason. But it's a fun battle system, and it's like reflex-based. There's like,
So it's timing?
yes,
Okay.
also pretty like a rhythm game also, because you got to listen to the sound sometimes to dodge.
Oh.
But you either can dodge or you can parry every move in the game. So you can fight the hardest boss in the game and not get hit if you're good enough.
Oh, gotcha.
But there's also many bosses that I walked up to. One hit smashed my whole party. I'm like, come on, man. I can't fight this guy right now. So I would go and I have played this all week and last week. I was like, don't worry, I'm just gonna be playing this right now.
Just grinding.
And like I have a backlog of games that we all have. When a new game comes out, it has to do something special to take over my time. And something that's very powerful in doing that is music. So if I start your game and you have phenomenal music, I will most likely give you a shot over everything I'm playing. And this game has some astounding music. There's like French music and stuff like that. It's very orchestral.
Okay.
But it's done so good. And like I got to new areas. I'm like, yo, I don't even need to be here, but this music though. I'm gonna go search. I'm gonna go run around this area because this music is crazy. But yeah, the soundtrack alone, worth picking up this game. But I've gotten far. Like I said, I've gone in the wrong areas. Got my ass kicked. I tried to hold my own. I was fighting. I was like repelling, parrying every move for like. I was like, yo, I'm taking off no energy, but I'm gonna be here for a while. I can't miss this button. I can't miss this button. I did that thing until they had like 10% energy left. I missed once. Party gone. I was like, come on. I did that like 50 times. I did my timing perfect, and he couldn't reward me with nothing but a game over. Come on. So I left that area.
What's impressive is just looking at this game. It's like,
Well,
it's crazy that it's indie.
Yeah, right?
well,
It doesn't look like an indie game.
listen, I saw like a mini documentary of this. It's like maybe like 16 minutes or so. But it was, what was it called?
That looks like a monster from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Looks dope.
The graphics in this are crazy. But the thing on YouTube, it's called Wild 6 Years Development Cycle. It's called Claire Obscur Exhibition 33's Wild 6 Year Development Cycle.
Wow.
So it goes into what these 30 people, 30 people made this game.
That's the team. 30
Yeah.
freaking people.
Yeah, and about
Not hundreds.
and about
30.
5 years.
Damn.
they
That's
made this
crazy.
game. And it started with 2 ex-employees of Ubisoft
Wow.
because they said they wanted to make an awesome game, and if they asked Ubisoft, they would have said no. So they left and made their own.
That's talent, though.
And
Man.
if you see, they started on like Unreal Engine 4, looked like a sci-fi game. Like the graphics are totally different,
Right.
but you could see that the game was there. And then they started getting people. They went on. I don't want to ruin the whole 60 minutes on there, but they went on Reddit
Really?
and asked people for help, and they got some of their squad from there.
Wow.
And the documentary actually made me
Tear up.
tear up
Really?
because they were talking about this could get something like nominated Game of the Year or could be Game of the Year, and they were talking about they made this game because they love games, and that hit me like, yo,
It's the
really
passion.
love the passion that they put into something like this, and to get
Right.
recognized with a team that small,
Right.
and to come out with something that's like Final Fantasy level looking
Mm-hmm.
is insane, and that's all from the love of games. And
That's
they
why
said-
they. I'm sure that's why they got in the industry, is because they love
Yeah.
games.
yeah. And it wasn't. They skipped over everybody. They said we don't need no middlemen
Right.
trying to get money from us. We don't need this, this, and this. We did this for gamers to love the game.
And it's not. And you notice they didn't say anything about money.
No,
It's all about
no,
making good games that people like to play.
and it's a solid game.
That's great.
Solid.
It's awesome.
$80? No.
Yeah. How much is the game?
I think it's 50. It's on Game Pass.
There you go. $50. Brand new.
Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
They solidified themselves with Game Pass years ago. They said, all right, we got to get our name out there with this. We're going to do this, this, and this. And now they even got a movie plan. They said
Damn.
they can get a movie. Who knows if we could
That's
if it'll
dope.
get done.
Man.
But they said, we got that, we got this, and they got so many more offers now.
Well, if it gets Game of
Wow.
the Year,
Crazy.
definitely there's going to be. I'm sure.
Well,
100%
what everybody's
they'll make
saying
a
that, I
movie.
was like, how come people forgot about Split Fiction so fast? Because that's my still Game of the Year.
Yeah, man, same.
But if you don't have 2 players, I can understand how you might not have played it.
Right.
So this might leapfrog it as a single player experience. But overall, I still say Split Fiction should get Game of the Year. I think this should be nominated. I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't say.
I mean, GTA is out of the picture, so these
But
games got they got a chance.
Dude, the Split Fiction team already won Game of the Year. So,
That's true. Yeah, you got to
so
give it to the little guy.
If
Yeah,
these guys
I
can
agree.
get it over them, I'll be like, yo, applause.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
If I'm sure it's even going to get nominated, Split Fiction. I'm
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
I'd be mad if it wasn't even
No, it should
nominated.
definitely
I'd
be there.
Fucking mad.
If it came out too early and they forget, I'm not watching the show. I'm not watching the show.
Oh, if it's not even on that. Oh my God.
Indiana Jones ain't gonna be there. Watch. That came out way too early.
Damn.
Yo, word.
Foul.
What was it last year?
Came out at the
Fucking-
very end. Yeah. Foul.
I just stopped watching the awards part of that.
Just watch the trailers.
Yeah,
man.
the
The
awards-
game's trailers.
The awards aren't important. They're not even gonna. They're not even gonna.
I just like
announce
the live speeches when they fuck up. I just look for that, and then and the trailers. That's it.
them. Yeah. But no, can't recommend this enough. It's on Game Pass.
It looks beautiful,
Play
man.
Obscure. Check it out.
It looks awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome.
And I'm happy to announce I'm not the only one that's played this game. Assassin's Creed Mirage that somehow everybody forgot about.
It's almost like the game doesn't exist.
It really is.
I've never seen a disrespect for an Assassin's Creed game in my life.
Well, it's
You know
considered
when
like
you-
a reboot of Part 1, right?
It's pretty much part 1 redone.
It's everything that you could ask for in an Assassin's Creed. Like the purists, the ones that like Assassin's
Well, people
Creed.
were asking for like to go back to the roots.
It's like they ask for it, and then when it comes out, they don't talk about it.
Not at all,
It's crazy.
because there was nothing. Cause they were talking about Shadows so much,
Yeah. Shadows kind of like took over.
I'm like,
but it wasn't
This
something bad to say.
fucking good.
Nah,
Even though those are both good. These are both good games.
I got probably 7.5 hours into this game. This game is fucking dope. Really fucking awesome game. I like how the area is like condensed, but it feels like very large. Pause. But
Why?
what?
Jesus.
Talking about the game.
Just
dude.
gotta cover my tracks. That's all.
Wow.
Shut up.
Game
No,
felt
but-
large, boss.
But it brought back the assassin part of being in the series.
Where's your hood at, though?
This is the training.
Yeah,
area.
he's training.
Get out of here, troll.
Does it?
I need an explanation.
Get out of here,
No.
troll.
I thought this was a Star Wars game.
Actually, when you're becoming an assassin, it feels like how Christian Bale became Batman and Batman Begins, like that area
Yep.
Okay.
when he was training as a ninja.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it felt when
Oh,
you're
cool.
becoming an assassin. Like the training that you have to do, you have to fight your master a few times. You lose to your master, then you have to beat it. And months pass by.
Yep.
It's really the story is actually very dope. Because I usually don't really pay too much attention to the story.
Do you still do future stuff in that game or no?
I'm only 7 hours in, so I won't know.
I can't say anything.
Okay.
But so far so good. Well, the one thing I wanted to know is like when you go to assassinate somebody, can you embarrass the shit out of them? Like, can you do it in a funny way? And I got my answer very quick.
Oh yeah.
Because you had the Phantom Blades in Unity.
Yep.
You have daggers where you could throw it in someone's head.
Oh, it's like Syndicate.
I guess I forget Syndicate, even though I enjoyed it, but I forget.
They have
I forget,
daggers. Yeah, they throw them.
But
Hitman.
there was one mission where like you have to do like a bunch of little small missions to uncover the main guy that you have to kill. And when I went to the main area he was at, they were like, you have to like kind of cause a commotion to get him to come out on the balcony. And I did a couple of little things, made some noise or whatever, but I was still hidden. And the guy who's like this fat merchant just comes out, and he's like, "Oh, is everyone here for my my merchandise and this and that?" Starts talking mad shit, and I'm like right below him, and I'm like, I wonder if I could throw a dagger in his head, because you never know what you can do when you have like the introduction to an enemy you have to kill. Usually you have to do this stupid thing just to go get to him, and I just throw this shit right in his head, and he falls like right on top of the balcony railing. He just says he's mid sentence. He just
It just goes to
I
sleep.
was fucking dying. I was like, that.
Did they see you do it?
They said, "Oh my god!" and everyone's like going
Yeah,
crazy. It's
The reaction of the crowd. It's
It's
almost like a
hilarious.
GTA kind of, because you could pickpocket everybody, and it's unlimited.
They
You can
don't
pick up
notice?
anybody. Some people notice though. If
Yeah,
you do it wrong,
You know when Shadow of Mordor when you have to time it correctly.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
the same thing with the pickpocket.
yeah. So you
If
fucked
you
that
miss
up.
it, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't fucked it up yet though.
I fucked it up a few times.
Yeah.
They're like thief.
It's like, yes, I am. What are you gonna do about it, bitch?
Stop right there.
Then you're nothing. But I love that they heavily, because I think the last 3 games they kind of veered away from the stealth, and it was all heavily on combat. This one,
Action.
this one is like, I'm gonna say 75% of it stealth.
Yeah,
There is action, but it's like they don't reward you for fighting.
yeah. It's like if you're surrounded by 3 people, you might be able to polish them off. But if it's 4 to 5, get the fuck out of it.
Exactly.
Because it's real.
Right.
And I think they have like a parry. If you time it right, it leads into a death kill of them, and that actually feels dope.
I love this shit.
But yeah, looking at it now, I want.
I love this shit.
It's just they brought back the simplicity of it on how easy it is to kill people, but at the same time, when you're caught, you're in danger. You're in legit danger. So you got to really like Turbo wouldn't be good at this game because he's not.
Look,
he's
man.
not a stealth. We saw him in Origami too.
Look.
You're very impatient.
I beat Unity, all right? I've beaten it.
Sure.
I've beaten Unity.
No, this is fun, man.
How's the combat, though?
It's so
How's
fun.
the fight?
That's good.
It is good
What
content.
does it feel
It's
like?
simple.
Does it feel
Yeah.
like Unity? Does it feel like Syndicate? Does it
Neither.
feel like...
Yeah, it's its own thing, but it's
Doesn't really feel like any of them.
yeah, it's its own thing.
Really?
It's its own thing.
But
Interesting.
But yeah, if you're fighting more than 2 people
Mhm.
or more, actually, yeah, 2 or 3 people, it's like, yeah, don't even
They did add-
think about it.
They did add something from Odyssey. Like the first thing I unlocked, just because it's just a funny thing to have in the game, is the Spartan kick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So like
That's still in it.
if I'm on a roof and
Yeah.
I parry, I could hit Y right after, and I boot them, and they go flying off the building. I mean,
That's
that
beautiful.
will never get boring.
They'll have
It's one of the best moves in Odyssey,
Beautiful.
actually.
Actually, my favorite thing to do in this game is kill someone on the roof, and you throw him off the roof in front of a crowd of people,
Yep.
and seeing how everyone's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" The body's
like-
just laying there like this, you know.
I like murdering innocent people and then getting like running away, like in GTA, running away from the cops.
See, that's
Yeah.
the dagger.
So that's what I'd basically do.
And I didn't see that.
I would usually save before doing it and just go.
See how he's throwing the dagger here? That's how I caught the dude in the head while he was on the balcony.
Oh man.
It was like,
All I gotta say is wait till you upgrade your moves, and you get new abilities, and then also you upgrade your weapons and stuff like that, man. It's good.
I just want this to go back to co-op, man.
That's the only thing missing from this game. That's the only thing missing.
Turbo's like,
If it had co-op like in Unity or just in general, if they added it, then people maybe would be talking about it.
Turbo's like, I hope they get rid of the stealth.
No, I want the stealth. No, Odyssey is tough to get through because of its lack of focus on stealth. You could try to stealth something, they catch you so quickly. They catch you
Look,
so
this
easily.
is Assassin's Creed. Look at that. This is Assassin's Creed.
What's up, Wilmer?
Wilbur.
What's going on? But yeah,
I love that game though. So far, so good. 7.5 hours in. I just want to find the pathetic people and just kill them. The enemies are so pathetic when you get to them.
well, there's that one target I told you about.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting
When you
for
get to that,
Mm.
oh my god, it's epic. I laugh so freaking hard, man.
I can't wait. I
But
can't
yeah.
wait.
That is it, man. That's 3 weeks of games played, man. Holy crap.
And I actually played a new game. I had to put a hold on Ayuden Chronicles.
Word.
Just too much. It's too much. Too much going
Too
on.
much, man.
That's
It's too
too
much. It's a lot of
I'll
stuff.
get back to it, but it's just too much.
Alrighty. So in that case, we are ready to announce the indie game of the week, y'all.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. And the indie game of the week is
Snipperclips, released March 3rd, 2017, developed by SFB Games, published by Nintendo, available on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I like them Snipperclips.
It's one of the earliest Nintendo games we played
yeah.
on the Switch.
Is this a launch title?
Around there,
It was very
Possibly.
close. Yeah.
It's very close to launch. Okay.
If
possibly.
not launch, it was very close.
I know they had Plus afterwards, which was just like an extended version.
This
It
is a
was-
funny game, man.
Interesting.
It's a funny game. It's like it's the weirdest puzzle game I ever played. Co-op puzzle game.
Well, you wouldn't think it was Nintendo.
Yeah.
Off the looks of it.
Yeah.
But then again, they have some weird stuff.
But look at that. You I forgot about this. You have to like figure out the objective, basically.
Yes. This was new though. This is on Plus.
This is the new shit, yeah.
This was normal stuff. Actually, that's new too.
Wait,
We
is
got
this the I
this
have
is Plus.
I have the plus.
yeah.
Oh, I thought this was
I didn't know there was that many variations.
Oh, this is an extended cut.
I mean, listen, it's a better version.
They
so-
look the same.
Yeah.
It's the same graphics engine.
Yeah. But anyway, this game was dope.
Yeah, it's one of the first co-op games you played on the Switch too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah,
It's so funny. I remember the basketball one. You had to
It's a different. It's a different thought process.
you had to cut like a
What the
scoop or whatever in the head. Yeah, those are the other levels, I guess.
I was about to say, it ain't 12 players.
Nah, yeah. They're just, I
Actually,
guess they're
wow, it's
showing the
4
different
players.
levels. Oh, what? 4
Dude,
players?
I forgot this was 4 players.
I didn't know that this was 4 players.
I think the
Wow.
new version was. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my brain would hurt.
Well, you got
Look,
me.
see the scoop on the top? This
Yes.
shit's hilarious, man.
Yes. This game, I want to actually play it again now.
Dude, I didn't know this was 4 players, man.
For real.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in it too.
Might have to do it.
Oh shit, they got hockey in it too.
That's
Wow.
And 4-player hockey.
Four
Yeah, look
player
at them cut
hockey.
each
Yo,
other.
look at that. You cut each other.
man.
Yo, the basketball was fun.
Well, this gets more points for us now because
Yeah.
you
No,
didn't know it had that mode.
dude, I didn't even know they had that.
Well, we played it multiplayer, 2 players, and
Yeah.
it was fine then. But
So-
just thinking 4 players is kind of wow. All right,
Seriously.
But yeah. If you like puzzle games, definitely check it out. If you have a friend or 3 other friends, apparently, definitely check it out.
I wonder if it has online. Probably not.
No,
Nintendo.
Gotta get on that
Like,
Snipperclip.
But yeah, no, it gets the indie game official level 857 seal of quality.
Yeah, man.
That's the only way to like advertise it. Look at your Snipperclip.
Yo, what time is it, yo?
Time to use the bathroom for me.
it's break
Time for me to it's break
Are we
time.
taking a break?
Yeah, man. We'll be right back, y'all. Talk a month.
I already went twice.
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
You gotta wear a diaper.
Ew, man.
I'm gonna do that one podcast. Just wear a diaper.
Word, just hit.
You'll never
Just see my
know.
face all focused. Like,
Oh,
Ah.
why
like
is
a
Al so
baby.
quiet?
That's right, everybody. You know what time it is. If you haven't already, you can sign up to the Level 857 monthly game giveaway, which we announce a winner at the top of the month. First podcast of every single month. We name the winner. It's over there on 857ent.com/giveaway. If you want to try to be our next winner, because we love that shit. We love to name winners. We like to make winners out of people who've never won nothing in their life, especially.
Why do you always say that?
'Cause it's like
so terrible.
I feel good. Sometimes people tell me like, "Yo, Turb, I never won nothing in my life."
No,
until
no,
this."
no,
one says
no
that.
one
I
ever
said-
says that. Nope.
Like, thank
No,
you.
that's not a
Thank
thread.
you.
That's not a thread in our Discord.
It happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't.
It does definitely happen.
People always say to me, no, people don't say shit to you.
On a brighter note, I've added some new games to the list also. So if you've seen the list from winning before, there's new games in there. So hey, maybe you'll win again. Who knows?
Yeah, there's actually Street Fighter V Champions Edition. I think is one of the games in there. A couple of Street
It's a
Fighter
mystery. Why don't you tell them all?
Games. No, I'm telling you. No,
Wow.
guys, no, yeah, we got Street Fighter. It's the 25th anniversary
Who
collection.
knows? There's a bunch of games.
Oh
in
my
there.
God, it's great. I think G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. Maybe that's part of the freaking list. Like,
Bro, he said it's supposed to be a surprise. And
It's
just keep
I
talking.
didn't say everything. I just named a couple of games. There's a good. I don't even know the total games that we have
So
right
be
now.
sure to go to our website.
It's
Sign
like
up.
so many games.
Kevin
It's like,
just fumbling
it's
over his words.
insane. It's insane. Go check it out. Let us know. Become the winner. Get something for free. Hell yeah.
Join the Patreon. Join Fourthwall.
Nintendo Switch 2 coming out soon.
Either one is fine.
No, we're not giving that away. So don't.
No, we're not
even-
getting that one. No, that's
Alrighty,
Why
y'all.
would you say coming
Back.
soon to the giveaway?
coming soon. Coming soon to the giveaway.
If you're buying it, then yeah, sure.
I ain't giving mine away. Fuck that shit.
Wow. Mad, angry,
What the hell?
like.
Mad aggressive.
Fuck that shit.
No,
the hell
you
did I
guys,
miss?
Don't worry, you guys are
Don't
getting
worry
the
about
game.
it.
You
Turbo
guys are
said
getting the game.
he wants to give away Switch 2.
No,
What the hell?
it's not happening, man.
Switch 2 game giveaway?
Yeah, he's mad angry right now.
Tariffs are gonna knock that price up. You better get the bundle. Y'all better get that bundle.
Y'all better get that bundle.
Get that bundle.
Don't,
Y'all better get that
bungle the
bundle.
bundle. Don't bungle the bundle.
I actually pre-ordered a Switch 2 game, even though I'm not getting the console.
What did you pre-order?
D's.
Tetris, Puyo Tetris.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Is it a new one?
Puyo Tetris 2. It's not the new one. It's
It's a
basically a
port?
port.
Oh, okay. But you're collecting, so you
Yeah, I'm collecting Tetris. So yeah.
So you have no choice.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
and you hate
It's
the
$40
Puyo added in there, though. I wish they didn't have the Puyo in there. I don't.
You
I
can
just-
play it
I-
without
You
it.
can play without it.
Yeah, you can play
Yeah.
without it.
I didn't know how much I didn't like Puyo until late in the game.
Then that version has a, which is crazy to play a Tetris game that has a storyline. No,
Yeah,
that-
oh, no,
like
no.
a whole story mode, like an elaborate story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's nonsense, but it's hilarious to play a Tetris game where you're like, what?
For real?
A whole Tetris storyline. But anyway, we are back, and I think we're ready.
Is it
Is
I think
it
it's time.
Is it time yet, guys?
I think it's
is it?
time.
I think it's time. I think it's time.
Is it?
Oh God.
Yes, it is.
Oh God, man.
Is it? Time. Fuck!
Yes.
Yes.
Ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen,
it's time.
it is time for the news.
Hey, not that to cut short because of my voice. You can even hear it in the song.
You know what's the worst?
Not hearing
it's
this
Kev's
guy.
stupid face he makes when
Yeah,
he's done.
right
He goes
after.
He's like this.
It's not out of my face. God.
You know what I want? I want a water balloon.
Warrior wear.
Oh,
Warrior wear.
yes. Water balloon or a pie.
Yes.
Midway through.
There is a
That
gnat
pie
in
would be
here,
good.
man.
Boom,
What the fuck?
boom,
Or
boom, boom,
moth?
boom.
Something.
I think it's a moth. I think.
Oh, he's trying to ruin the news.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's trying to ruin the news.
The news.
All right, what do we got here?
Let's get it started.
What we got? What we got?
PS Plus, Xbox Game Pass, they're not the future of gaming, says someone. Listen, I don't like giving the analyst any credit because,
Damn.
listen, I can look at the past and base the future on the past. I can look at numbers and base the future on numbers. That's basically what we do.
But that's their title. They're an
I
anime
know,
star.
I know.
They're an
Based on-
analyst.
Analyst.
Based on what I'm seeing here, I can try and guess the future. Okay, but what they're saying is that PS Plus and Xbox Game Pass aren't the future of gaming.
Why?
According to Xbox, I think they beg to differ because they have put all of their, like everything in one basket.
Yeah.
And it's all Game Pass. And I mean, if you're looking at the past, yeah, you can say that it won't be the end all be all of what the gaming industry is. It'll be a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as much as they want to make it only rental, I can see a future where that happens. It's not a good one. And hopefully it's not a success because I don't want that to happen. But you can't stop the inevitable. Just like, oh, I want CDs, I want tapes, I want this, that. Like, it might not happen that way. But a choice is a choice. Based on money, yeah, you need games. Basically, you need games for these things to work. And Xbox seems to be hitting it out the park right now with the games they're getting because it took them long enough to build this up, and it takes a long time to make good games be available in this. And the like monthly, if you look at what's coming up for the Xbox, it's kind of astonishing what they have in Xbox Game Pass. Now, PlayStation Plus, they did choose to do it a different way, and their first-party titles are still for sale and not in their PlayStation Plus bracket, which is probably why they're making more money that way, because you still got to buy those games before they hit the PS Plus, and those prices are going up and up and up. So that's probably why it's not sustainable because they're just going to keep charging more.
But
the
they
more games they add to it.
They do discount it when you have the
Well, no,
PS
you buy
Plus.
the game, yes.
I'm saying if you plan on buying the game and you have PS Plus,
Yeah,
you do get discounts on the extra
Same with
game.
Game Pass, you get discounts.
Yeah.
But who takes advantage of that, really?
Some people do. People do.
But the thing is, if PlayStation added those first-party games to it, I don't know how much it would hurt their sales, especially if they're charging $80.
They are against that. They're like
See what
that's
happens.
against that day one release stuff on their.
Yeah, that might be the going
service.
plan if that works better, which I'm not against. But yeah, if I just have PlayStation Plus, then I'm against that because I just want to play their new stuff when it comes out.
Right.
But I haven't followed the actual money making process of what Game Pass has been doing lately. I just know they boosted this, like it costs more.
Oh yeah, they raise the price of everything.
Yeah, they raise the price every 2 months now,
Yeah.
and it's probably gonna go up higher.
Yeah. I mean,
Get your-
when they
get
get
your-
more studios and shit, more games added
Yeah.
to the service, of course they're gonna.
Get your year now,
Right.
Get your 2 years now if you can.
Right.
Seriously.
But yeah, even the discounts you used to be able to find, you can't get those no more.
That's what's
But they
happening.
want to
man.
control it. They want to control it. And the only thing that sucks about those services and why I'm against it being the end all be all of how the gaming industry is run is because you don't own any of it.
Yep.
But we'll talk more about that later.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But one particular point that the analyst was trying to make.
I'm the analyst now. So
One of the reasons why I said that the streaming services don't seem like they're going to be the future is because the years after 2020, 2021, growth has been flat as far as, adding new subscribers to the service.
listen,
Game Pass saw a little bit of a growth in Q4 thanks to Call of Duty, but it's pretty much been flat. And people still like buying
talk about it
games.
since Call of Duty. Don't talk about from 2021 because there were no games.
No, the years after
For
that.
4 years.
Well, but
There
whatever.
were no games. Talking about after pandemic, there were no games. There was 3 games on Game Pass that people cared about. No, that doesn't count.
Well,
That doesn't count.
Let me see what he says
Talk about
about.
now.
True.
Talk about after they bought
Jay's an
Activision.
analyst.
No, but PS
Exactly.
Plus. No, but check it out though. PS Plus, yeah, it's remained flat also, as well as Game Pass. They both have remained flat.
No question about PS Plus because they don't give new games.
True.
That I guess that highlights a limitation with this subscription services.
But that's the different plan.
You know,
That's
but
the
even
different
when
game.
there is, even within Game Pass's, Game Pass's case where you put a new game on day one available, their growth numbers haven't really been that big of a deal.
PlayStation hardware
Much of an
numbers,
increase.
their hardware numbers have been the same as PS4. It's been successful. It's still going the same route exactly as PS4 right now. So you don't hear PlayStation talking about PS Plus.
No,
They're still selling
They
hardware.
don't give a shit about
Xbox is talking about Game Pass because they don't care about the hardware. Everything's an Xbox.
Right.
They plan on getting more people by adding PC to the mix.
Yep.
And that hasn't happened yet. So these analysts are looking at the past where that didn't happen.
We have an Xbox representative here, Choc.
No, we don't.
Please, can you just
Yes.
What's the plan?
Would you like to comment?
Talk about the future. What do you analyze on the Xbox, sir?
I analyzed that the Xbox will no longer have first-party games because they're giving all their shit away to PlayStation. So I'm
Gears of War is coming to PlayStation.
Yeah,
It has
yeah.
happened,
upset.
y'all.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
happened.
upset. Shut up.
It's been announced.
exclusive info from Xbox Insider.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm not an
Retail
insider.
version on PlayStation, not Xbox.
No,
Yeah,
what's this,
Microsoft
what's
does
this
not
next
care.
article? Son?
Yo, what's this next? What a segue. I love that. That's great. What's this next article?
It's like, I like this. I don't like this.
Get out of here.
I'm not liking this subject.
Nah, it's just really frustrating because I used to be like, you know how exclusives breed competition, and
Yeah.
now we no longer have exclusives. Like, we have Halo, but when we get in the next Halo game, and when is it going to be released fully? Is it
It's
going to
in-
have the multiplayer?
It's
You know what I
infinite,
mean?
sir. It's
J-Lo.
infinite.
Say what?
It's infinite, so that's the last one. It's going to keep on going forever.
Stop it.
It's a live service.
Stop it.
Live.
Stop it. They have
Forza Live service is next.
And it'll be for everything. It won't be an exclusive.
Actually, they haven't.
Oh yeah, and Forza Horizon's on PlayStation as well. It's like,
Yeah, that's right.
bruh.
That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect.
It's so annoying. It's
That's
like
what's going on in Chalk's head.
It's like, yeah. It's like, yo, like honestly, like PlayStation did not need Forza Horizon because they had Gran Turismo.
Yep.
I mean, granted, Forza Horizon 5 is like
It's totally different.
it's more arcadey driving, but it's like, bro, like
That's an Xbox.
Can
Well,
we-
was an Xbox
You know what?
exclusive.
Right before we move on to the
So
next
angry.
news, what's funny is I was like, I'm glad I kept my Xbox because all these Game Pass games I needed to play that on, and I was like, Clan Expedition 33. I was like, nah, I needed to play that. I was playing on Xbox,
Mhm.
and then I was like, let me check it out on my PC, and I downloaded it on the PC, and I played it on ultra wide screen on my PC. And I was like, I didn't really need my series for this.
You know what else is good about that? They raised the price of all their hardware.
Well, we got to talk about
So
that.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yes.
So if you want to,
Well,
make some money, man.
I thought that certain games. I mean, I'm sure there are certain games are only on the Xbox Series,
Mhm.
but I have yet to find one that's
Yeah.
on there.
yo, what's this next article?
All right, next article.
Helldivers 2 CEO says you'll shit your pants over what's coming down the pipe.
Yo, shit your pants.
I think myself for a reason
Nah, we don't do that here.
because it's beep there.
Nah, we don't do that.
What is it? 6 players now?
Listen,
Let me stop. I don't know what they're gonna add.
Imagine.
Better be.
That'd be awesome.
He said they're gearing up for some news. The new update, I believe, is the end of this month. I don't know the exact date. I think I heard the 20th, but I don't know the exact date. But end of this month, they're gearing up for something that apparently will make you shit your pants.
That's fucking cool.
Hopefully, it's out of excitement and not being scared.
Well, they don't really tell you what that actually is, but they say that we have a good way of seeing how live service is, and they want to implement new things to it, and they tested this stuff out, obviously, and they think that it's going to be great.
I really hope they start adding like more than 4 players, man. I think
You
it's
need
time.
You need more than 4
I
players.
mean,
in
if they
this
can
game.
It's
add,
time.
if they can add more players, or at least one or at least one new player or two.
If they made it a solid 6-player
That would
co-op,
I think
would
6
be
is a solid
That would be interesting.
awesome.
solid number.
That would be
interesting.
awesome.
If they
'Cause
figured that out, that would be interesting.
We could
Yeah.
play with a guest.
But then
Yeah.
again, if they did that, they would probably be Battle Royale.
Oh, no, that would change the game, dude.
Exactly.
That would
Please
change it
don't let it
completely,
be.
man.
Please don't let this new groundbreaking thing be Battle Royale.
Imagine if that's.
they
Oh
had
my
more
god.
players, and then like you could actually like unlock a mech where you all control a part.
Yes.
Like you're the right gun, I'm the left gun.
Yeah.
Someone, it's like almost like Voltron or some shit.
That'd be
be
fucking
fucking
sick.
incredible.
Or like what was that Catastronauts where we had to go like they had
Yeah.
something like that where you had to
God,
control the ship.
That'd be so
And and then
dope.
Helldivers how they have like the stupid things that you have to do like the up down
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
right?
That'd be
Well,
things are
awesome.
cool.
The production director said, the more we figure out how to thrive in a live environment, we still have a way to go to figure out a lot of things around that. But the more that we can let the creativity loose on the new systems that we would have never thought about a year ago when we released. Let me see. He told IGN, I've worked on live games before, and it's where you feel like you're having something you can figure out. What if I could do this cool thing I've never seen in other games adapted to our source? That makes it true to ourselves. So, and he says he's looking forward to the moment. I mean, those are big words. So I hope it's not,
I hope they're not hyping it up and it's some
I hope it's not like, you get a new suit.
yeah, like a skin, yeah.
It's like, we have ninja suits now.
Remember when Sega hyped up that one time and it was what Humankind?
Humankind?
I was
Humankind.
like, what? I was like, dude, what
I mean,
was-
listen, Sega always did that.
Oh, when
Was it
they
Mini Game Gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
the
that
Game
a lot.
Gear Mini. That was the one of the worst.
Can't even see shit.
Yeah. Well, you got a magnifying glass if you bought all
yeah. What you
five
have
of
to
them.
buy.
It's
all five of
PS5, worthy type. That's how big it is.
That's what they
Yeah,
said.
with a console.
The fucking guy.
But they have me.
Too much.
They have me intrigued on what it might be. I really hope that we added additional players because they said we couldn't think of the scope when we first came out. So maybe they figured out how to add new people.
I hope so, man.
'Cause
Please.
it'll be dope.
Crossing my fingers. I hope they do figure this out. And
Or
add more players.
maybe some like more story narrative or something that just pulls the game together more. I'm all for that.
Well, Bizarre says more players and Star Wars collab.
That
That would
sick.
be amazing.
Hey, you know what? That would actually they would have like some stormtrooper outfits and shit like that.
Oh.
Mandalorian outfits.
Easily.
Yo.
I just hope that the announcement isn't outfits.
Oh god, me too. Same.
or a collab. If that's it, I don't want a collab.
Yeah.
Wait, do they have jetpacks in the game or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jetpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do,
I did it. I shot and died.
They got
right away.
jetpacks.
When you went up and just
Yes.
oh, that's
I did it bad. I did it bad. I used it one time and I just malfunctioned and died.
They got mechs
Really?
too.
It's
that
like
you
real
can-
life. It's like real life. If you got a jetpack, you would just die.
well. You remember the commercial they had? The
Yes.
guy getting tangled in the power line.
Yeah.
That's exactly what fucking happened. Man was in a suit going to work, got
That was one of the
tangled.
best commercials of all
He's dead in
time.
seconds.
That was Geico, right?
I think so. Yeah, that shit was
That was one of the
amazing.
best commercials of all time.
Yeah.
So yo, check it out. I got
I'll see you later. I'm going to work. Dead. You're cooked.
Oh man. Yeah. I hope. Yeah.
be Mandalorian. That'd be pretty dope if they
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
really
right.
dope. Dope collab. This is the way.
The collabo.
Would you shit your pants though?
I mean,
If they make it more than 4 players, yeah, I probably would
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
my
I
pants,
would
yeah.
also. Yeah.
Yeah.
if it meant that we had multiplayer like that, I would shit my pants.
That
I
would
would
be
clean
epic.
up after I've
I
jumped in the
hope,
shower.
I hope you guys get your shitting pants
So
on.
what they said you had to play the game with shitting pants.
You have to play the game with shitting pants, and that's one of the new skins.
The new skins
Bro.
and shit pants.
You run around with diapers. You really got diapers in the
Come on, man.
That would be if it was April, oh man, I'd be like, dude, that would be the foulest
Oh, April
Fool's
1st.
joke.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Run around with diapers on, you shit your pants.
That'd be great if they shadow dropped it also. Like, wait, what?
Shadow drop shitting pants.
They shitty dropped it.
Well,
They dropped some shit.
they dropped it shitty.
Let's drop some shit on them.
Shit
Damn.
drop. Oh man. Anyway,
Damn.
anything else to say about this?
No,
Before
on
we
to the
move on?
next.
All right.
I can't top that.
Can't top shitting pants.
Can't top that shit.
Some
They
nice,
can't top that shit.
some good Ubisoft news for once. Here we
There's
go.
no such thing, sir.
Wow.
Ubisoft fires half the staff. No,
No, that's not the fucking news.
I'm about to
dude.
say, that's
Read the article, man.
no, that's Microsoft. It's only 3%.
Audio listeners like what?
No. Ubisoft drops heavy hints of a Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown sequel.
That would be very, very beneficial because that game was incredible.
Wow.
Yes.
I gotta
Wow.
see this still.
They put up a post that said 2 billion players, and they congratulated them. And they sold an extraordinary 1.3 million copies.
Nice.
I'm glad something did well and actually, there's talk of a sequel for once.
Yes, now that there's no studio to actually collect on the money made from the sales, they want to shout it out because Ubisoft gets all of the money. I
Damn.
don't know how that works, actually. Hopefully they get paid from it.
Yeah, right. How's that work? It's like, oh, fire studio, but the game keeps selling, so we're gonna take that.
Yeah. It's very
Take that.
very highly rated, very fun game. That
This game's a
did
shit.
it get nominated for? Almost got.
It got nominated for something.
It had to have gotten like almost Game of the Year at some
It got
point.
mentioned in like 2 or 3 categories.
That's
Yeah,
great.
This game is fucking great.
I'm sure other award shows had it in the category for Game of the Year, but it was one of those games. And I played through this. It was one of those
Top
games.
5 Metroidvania all time.
I remember looking through
Yeah.
looking through Steam the other day, and I was just looking at the reviews of this game, and it's like it's crazy. A lot of people were like,
So good.
"This is the top. This is like in my top 10 Metroidvania."
Easily.
Yeah,
It's
Like, yeah, this is
easy.
in my top 10.
Top 10 or top 5.
A lot of people were saying the same shit.
But, I mean, they said, from the post, it said, you revived the legend. And on your Ubisoft social media, it said, the prince is back, and believe us, he's just warming up. Oh! So,
What?
not that prince,
Not that person.
Wow.
formerly known as.
Yeah.
But
Symbol.
no, the symbol, yes. Imagine if that was a skin. Jesus.
Just a symbol running.
That every Prince of Persia skin in the game, though, basically. Actually, I don't know if the old original one, if the classic one with the
They had the rogue one with the purple face, which is weird.
Oh, they had that. Yeah, they had that, and they had the other.
That was
one.
good.
Probably
Though.
Prince.
No, I mean like on that as a costume in this game looked weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, but the
It does
original. I want to see
different
the one
art
with
style.
the one with the turban. I want to see that in this game.
Oh, the old school one. That
Yeah,
just
the
was
original
MC Hammer pants.
I don't
Yeah,
think,
bro.
I don't think I saw that, so I don't know if it's in there. But
This game's awesome.
do you think they were talking about this game in particular, or are they just talking Prince of Persia? Because they're doing the Sands of Time remake still, and I don't know how long that still has.
I think it's this. It has to be this. This is like the best thing they made.
It's their most
I mean,
successful Prince of
It's
Persia.
Ubisoft.
Is
though,
it?
And they want 3.
Has it
Well,
sold
so
more
like
than-
lately,
Oh,
sold
no.
more than Mega Man. Not didn't.
No.
But it's close.
lately, it's like their most successful property.
Well, it's their most praised.
Yeah.
It's their most praised because Ubisoft gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
You know, is it worth it? You know, I don't know if those other games are worth the hate, but I mean,
Right.
this one got rave reviews, and then they killed it because it was 2D, and it didn't sell right away.
So good.
But then they dropped the price to like $15, so of course it sold them.
Yeah,
Everybody bought this after the fact.
I blame Ubisoft Connect.
I
Because
blame-
that's what killed it for Steam, for me personally.
I blame Ubisoft for dropping the price so low, and you knew they were gonna do it.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
I
very
remember y'all were
predictable.
like, oh, just wait. It's going to
Yeah.
drop to 20.
Yeah, I said Black Friday is gonna be 20 or less, so I'll wait till then. Unfortunately, I was part of the problem.
I mean, you're not alone. I bought the shit physical for 20.
Yeah, we all
Actually,
bought
it was
it.
25.
I got this.
like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
hell, man?
We all bought it after the fact.
Right.
What did it start at?
It was
30?
$40.
It was
40.
40. It was
Yeah.
40. Wow.
It
Yeah.
was up there.
And of course, it's worth $40 easily.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I want it for 20 though.
But we knew
Wow.
it was going to drop. And it was like, I don't want to wait for something to fail before I buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
But unfortunately, it was they did it in such a short time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They should have at least waited. It was like, was it even before Black Friday when it dropped? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Because it wasn't 20 at Black Friday. So it might have been before then.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
But yeah, everybody finally saw and gave it his props after the fact.
So
After
good.
the fact, man.
Characters are dope.
So I don't
Story's
know.
dope.
Hopefully somebody gets that team back and they make an actual sequel to this because they did a phenomenal job
It's a great
at what they
game.
had.
Kev, did you ever
What
play
if
it?
the team
I
that
own it.
made
No, I mean, did you play it?
Yeah, I played like 5 hours.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah, you know, when it gets too
Boom.
tough, he doesn't play these.
like I said,
That's true.
he's got
It's not
10
the truth.
over 10 games that he
Messenger?
started
I got
but never
Hollow
finished.
Knight.
That's
Did you beat
crazy.
the messenger?
You
yet?
can't do that.
No.
How did I beat
there
the
you go.
messenger before you? And I played that like years later.
It's not a
Cyber
difficult
Shadow?
thing. I can't find those
Cyber,
notes.
Cyber Shadow?
I beat that.
Kev, you
Okay,
gotta
that
look
should
that
be
shit up, dude. That's what I did. I couldn't find the notes either. I fucking looked that shit up.
Hollow Knight first.
Yeah. There was
Then I'll go
definitely
back.
one note in the messenger I needed to find.
I was like, nah, man, we going online for this. I got no time to waste.
Yeah. All right. On to the next things. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to be Prince of Persia Sands of Time or not, but we'll see.
Hope so.
Yeah, let's see.
we shouldn't be surprised GTA 6 was delayed.
Yeah.
Rockstar has a long history of doing just that.
I wasn't surprised at all.
Yeah, same.
I was gonna ask, were you surprised?
I was actually more relieved.
I have a coworker who just plays these games. He likes you know, the Red Dead Redemption.
Same.
And he was like, I like, this is before it was delayed. He was like, oh, I can't wait, it's coming out. Well, I said, dude, it's gonna be delayed. He's like, what makes you say that? I'm like, because I know. I just have a feeling it's Grand Theft. And then I see him at work the other day. I said, how you feeling? He's like, don't fucking talk to me.
Oh, you have to understand.
I'm like, I didn't delay it.
Yeah.
People have been waiting for this game since the PS3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost PS6 time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
10
But-
years in development.
That's insane.
I don't know if it was the development percent, but it's over a decade before the last game came out.
You know what's messed up? Not
They
to cut
showed
you off, but they showed a trailer and they delayed it. It's like they show
Well,
more.
no, it came out the day after. It came
Yeah.
out the day after.
The
they
day
delayed
after.
it.
Just to twist the knife in your back.
It's like, damn,
Just to twist the
man.
knife.
Well, they
Felt
tried
like,
to
yep.
change it from this is the bad news. Now we got some good news. Here's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But they still didn't show like in-game gameplay. But
You
it's,
think
it is gameplay.
You think? Remember what was it? 2 years ago when remember that leak that happened?
Yeah. I remember
I
that.
You think
look at
You think that had to do with it?
I
Maybe.
didn't see anything of it. No, I don't think it had anything to do with it.
I would delay games on purpose if stuff like that gets.
I
leaked.
mean,
as
Just to
far
be-
as
just to be petty.
Spider-Man and Wolverine, that's another story. Maybe.
Right,
Because those games actually are playable
right.
and put on the PC like hacked to death. So who knows what they changed there.
But this hype
But
for
this-
this game is crazy, dude. It's on another scale, dude.
I saw a post where the guy said he had a picture of his baby with the background with
GTA
part
5.
5. With part 5. And then he's pointing at his daughter like, yo, I've been waiting. His daughter was a teenager.
Bro.
Oh my
And he's
god!
like, yo, I've been waiting for this game and they delayed it.
Yeah.
She's going to be graduating.
No, for real.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I also have a coworker
She's
that's
a
obsessed.
newborn. With the picture
Like an
behind
infant
her.
new kid.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and he wasn't born.
I got a high school graduate before I got GTA 6.
Crazy. But let me tell you this though. I would rather them. Listen, they always delay it. They've never had a game come out on time when it comes to this scale. I'd rather they don't come out with the game with massive bugs because that will destroy your
Oh,
game.
they'll
now.
destroy that shit.
And
Yeah.
they can't wait to destroy a game that has massive bugs in it.
Yes.
No matter what it is. If there's
Yes.
one screen of a person with no face, your
Anything.
game is over.
Yeah,
It's over.
it's gonna get scrutinized.
I wonder how long the credits are gonna be when it's beaten.
Dude, those credits are
I
going to
mean,
be.
It's going to be 3
part-
hours, dude. It's going to be
The
a
credits
movie.
are going to be part 7.
I remember, what was it, back in 2015 around there? I remember reading an article, just a random freaking article online about casting call for voice actors for the next GTA game.
Oh, yeah.
And I never forgot that, man. And then I never could find that shit again. I'm like, what? I just forgot to bookmark it. But
No, it was out
I
there.
could have
It was
done
out
voice
there.
acting for that.
There's no old
it was
men
crazy.
in the
They were
game.
having
There's an
it.
old dude somewhere.
They were
In the
holding
strip
it.
club?
Nope.
They were holding the auditions in Manhattan, in the city.
I missed
Yeah.
my opportunity. Imagine the old dude in the strip club. That's the role I could play. Hi, pretty well. Sit on my lap. I have $100 bill.
Okay,
Jesus
God.
Christ, man! What the hell? Jesus Christ!
We didn't ask, we didn't
Very
ask-
convincing.
I
We
said,
didn't
thank
ask-
you,
Fell
Kevin.
right into character.
We
Thank
didn't
you.
ask what you sounded like in the strip club now.
That's me in the strip club.
Now.
Hey, pretty.
But do you understand that GTA 5, the ones that we've been seeing for all these years, was on PS3?
It's crazy.
Like, that's where the graphics were. Obviously, they enhanced it, but it's still based on PS3.
It's 60 frames now in the newer systems, right? Yes.
So
Lord.
people, it's 120 frames, it's way past that. But listen, people saw the trailer and they were like, I don't even believe that's real. Because so many people are like, I think that those are fake shots because they look too good. And they're like, you're basing it off of what you saw in 5 and Saints Row. Like, these games aren't the same caliber as what you're looking at right now.
But that's over 3 generations of
Exactly.
development.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's why it looks so cinematic. That's why it looks so goddamn good.
I mean, is it hard to believe? Yes, but
It's not hard to believe.
It's not hard. It's not questionable. Like that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
And they said the entire trailer was done in in-game
PS5,
engine.
not even PS Pro. That was
Yeah.
PS5.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, it's gonna be 30 frames.
Look how good the goddamn game looks.
Kev's like, I'm not touching it.
But it said, but Pro might run it on PC later. We'll run it at 60, whatever.
We'll probably run
We'll
at
see.
60. I
But
think
you're
it's going to
spending
come out at 30,
thousands
to be
of
honest.
dollars to do that. But they said if PS Pro plays it at 60 and nothing else does, that's going to be a lot of
That's
sales for
gonna
the
be-
PlayStation
yeah.
Pro.
Man.
A lot of sales. So
I think it'll be 60 on the X. I think
do
it'll
you
be
think
60.
the,
60
do you
on the
think
X.
that the game industry is going to fail now because GTA isn't coming out this year like some people swear? Or do you think that these companies are happy that it's not coming out, or you think that they're mad because they delayed their game to come out later because of it?
Nah, man.
It's hard to tell.
They're salivating, man. This company's salivating.
Well, are they going to come out with stuff
Well-
early and unfinished because this is not out yet?
Well, yeah, whoever's releasing this year is happy. Whoever's got something still cooking and they can't release this year, they're like, fuck.
Well, there's rumors that Rockstar's coming out with GTA 4 remake this year.
For a remake.
Yeah.
Why?
Wow.
For a remake.
Because this is pushed back.
Bruh.
But yeah, I was astounded by the trailer. The trailer's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
Jay
it's not.
looks ridiculous.
It looks, yeah,
It's like a movie.
it does look
Yeah, the game's going to be
ridiculous.
a cinematic masterpiece.
It's just
Don't
hard to
mess
believe
with
the world, not the character. It's hard
Yeah.
to believe the world behind them. Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
saw bubbles in the soda. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
And question, when is the new release date? May of 2026?
2026, May 26, 2026.
Yo, we got one more summer left, y'all. We got one more summer left.
Yo.
Oh,
We
another
can be
question.
human beings.
Another question about this game. Do you think that they're going to charge a ridiculous amount for the game?
$100.
You
I
think,
think
you
so,
think
yeah.
so?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I don't believe so.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Wow. Rude.
I will tell you why I don't think it'll be $100. Not the standard version. I think there'll be multiple versions. And if it comes with whatever Shark Bucks or whatever they got, or the online component, maybe that will be 100 as an extra thing. But their standard game that'll get you to the online thing, I believe will be standard price. Whether that be if it's 60, 70, 80, who knows?
Yeah. Whatever
I
the
think-
industry standard price is, I can kind of agree with that.
$120.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you know
because-
why? I think this is the Trojan horse. Listen, how GTA worked was it's a game that was a Trojan horse to get you to buy things monthly in the game online.
That's how they tested out the waters with the GTA Online.
Yeah,
GTA
and they made
5.
millions a day with that. They're not trying to get
Millions.
people not buying the game to begin
They'll
with.
still buy it for $100.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the majority to get everyone to play it. I don't think they're going to charge the most price right away. I think they're going to charge a price so you can get into it.
I think they could still
And
get
then they
away with
get
charging
everybody.
a lot because Grand
Oh,
Theft
no,
is
if
so-
there was a
they're
game,
just so-
They
just so
could, but
big.
they don't
There
have
was.
it. They don't have a history. Rockstar doesn't have a history of
Overcharging,
greedy
no.
overcharging people. They all their games, they're
In-
normal. They always
In the
charge
words,
industry standard.
in the words of Yoda,
They will.
They can and they will.
I mean, they can.
They can and they will.
They can. They
but
can.
I don't think it's to their best interest to get
$100
people
bucks.
to not
Yeah.
buy.
I'll say
I
this.
don't
I'll
see
say
that
this. I
happening.
don't think they'll do it, but if they did, I
They'll
wouldn't be
buy it.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'd probably buy it anyway.
I was saying no, people going that's the mentality.
It'll be
sold-
$69.99 when it comes out.
Listen, the game five has been in the top 10 since it came out,
Yeah, yeah,
and now it's in the top 10 now.
yeah. I have a
There,
coworker.
Minecraft and Fortnite. Like,
You know, I like
Oh,
4
that's
better
it.
than 5.
I didn't.
Oh, I love 4.
4 I think was very.
I
dope.
love 5. People hate on 5.
I don't know. if I
5 is,
like.
5 is awesome, but to me there was a lot of dead spots, and I'm like, I want to turn this shit off right now.
I play. I
You had
beat.
one spot.
Yeah.
Just
You
like a
just didn't
couple.
like driving the.
There was a couple of spots I was like, you're making me do these stupid ass jobs.
I
love
liked
5.
4 a lot, and
But
I think what, and I'm sure Rockstar was experimenting. The DLC for 4, I beat all the 2 extra DLCs, is basically what they wanted to do with 5 before they did 5, because you're playing as 3 different characters.
Yeah, with the DLC, yes.
So part 5 is basically is that, but it's broken up. You know, you swap out from character to character. As in 4, it's like a whole separate game. You know, you have the main game with Nico, whatever, and then you have the other 2 games.
Well, are you ready for
I feel like we're gonna
all
have.
the backlash?
I feel like we're gonna have
mean,
Grand Theft as a
Tier list.
no as a topic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As
Oh,
a,
yeah,
as
for
a,
sure.
as a,
Easy topic.
I'm just gonna stay off social media when it comes out because I'm tired of it.
well, social media isn't real.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to be playing the game,
The
and
internet
not
is
being.
real.
I don't think the summer will be shut down for it though. Like when they said, "Oh, when it comes out, other games better watch out." I'm like, dude,
Nah,
they're gonna play
Yeah.
this for a week, And then there's gonna be other games. People
Yeah.
don't just play one game anymore. Unless, I mean, some people do.
Attention spans are very low.
Yeah, it's not gonna shut down the summer.
No.
Other games can come out
Yeah.
like the same day. It'll be fine. They'll just buy both.
I mean, I don't know. Imagine imagine having a game released the same day.
Oh no, that was a big
I mean,
problem.
I don't know, man.
No, it was a big problem.
I don't know.
That's why they were scared.
If I was a developer and I was releasing my game and then come to find out the shit's coming out
Dude,
the
the
same
only
day,
game
I'd be
that can
pissed.
compete is a Zelda or Mario. That's it.
True.
That's it.
True.
Saints Row.
Zelda.
Saints Row.
That's true.
Wow, yeah.
That I would be scared. If there was a Saints Row that comes out the same day as
Imagine
this,
that shit.
then you're done.
Ooh.
They ruined
You're
Saints
done.
Row. I used to love Saints Row.
Oh no,
They
it was
ruined
ruined. But I don't want that to happen with this. If they came out with a buggy ass game like Saints Row and it's GTA 6, I'd be like, dude, yeah, fail
Oh,
big time.
man.
Like the remakes
Yeah.
when they first came out. I know that wasn't Rockstar,
Yeah.
but if it came out like that, dude, with long arms on the bike, like nope, no.
Nah,
that's-
bro.
I
That
have,
game.
yeah.
That game needs to be flawless when it drops.
I have
like
faith-
not one glitch.
So the more time, the better, but not another 10 years, please.
I have faith in Rockstar that they're gonna come out, release the game polished
Yeah.
because they don't have a track record of
No,
releasing
they-
games. Busted.
Well, this is the only game from them.
Yeah, exactly.
This is it.
No, but everything
This
that
is it.
even that freaking what was it? That ping pong table tennis game.
Yeah.
That was by Rockstar.
Yeah.
That I had for Xbox 360.
That was good.
Even that was good and it was polished.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think a freaking ping pong game would be
I'm waiting
actually
for-
fun.
They made a ping pong game. That's hilarious.
Yes.
I'm waiting for Red Dead mode in GTA 6. You just buy the hat and
Just
the whole
cross-
game
yeah.
changes. The whole game changes.
It's a freaking DLC.
Yeah.
Right
A
there.
whole new Red Dead within the game.
What we got
Then it'll
next?
be $120.
Yeah.
We got one more news, y'all.
One more article
Very
here.
quick.
One
and
more thing.
One more thing.
It's very fast. Yes. So, Sega has announced Ganondorf will be
Oh,
in,
man.
in Virtua Fighter.
Ganondorf.
How does that work?
That's my main, bro.
Well, dude,
How does that even work?
they announced what his name is.
What?
Wolfhawk.
Kevin's joking.
Yeah.
Please. No,
So,
it's like-
Gandalf is not. It looks like
just look at his face, he looks like Ganondorf.
Yeah.
A lot like him. Like a very hyper
little bit.
realistic. He wouldn't look like this on Nintendo.
I like the new. I like the new design of Wolf.
No,
for,
it's
Virtua
definitely,
Fighter.
definitely upgrade. He's the wrestler from Virtua.
He was
Fighter.
very just bland. His design was very bland. It's good.
As were most characters in Virtua
Yeah,
Fighter.
they were all very bland.
Look at that entrance, though.
So they're all getting a nice little remake, which is dope.
I mean, this is all they showed, but people wanted.
Ganondorf.
Yeah, for real. It does look like him.
No, he is. That is him.
That shit looks just like it.
That's
That's
Wolf, huh?
freaking
Wow.
hilarious.
Oh, no, he's dope. He's dope looking now.
Yo, it's Ganondorf.
But everybody wishes that they showed a little more.
Of
a little
course,
more. of the
people
game.
want what they want.
A little more of the game. But they announced more for Virtua Fighter 5 that's coming out
Yeah.
for every system.
I feel like
now.
the new Virtual Fighter is just gonna be like, be quiet. You're not gonna hear shit for maybe probably 2 more years,
At least
most
a
likely.
year, a year or two at least.
Yeah, because what they're trying to do from that little clip that they showed of the
Yeah.
fighting, if that's what
If
they're
it's
trying to
anywhere
do,
close to that, yeah.
if they're trying to do something around that area, it's going to take some time and it's gonna be fucking worth it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
guessing
gonna
it'll-
change.
for
It's gonna
sure.
change fighting games forever.
I'm hoping it'll be.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay, otherwise, it'll just be Virtua Fighter 5.
Well, it has to evolve.
A pretty looking Virtua Fighter 5.
It has to evolve.
I know they're testing the online with Virtua Fighter 5 and all that stuff. So that'll be perfect, hopefully. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like where they're going with what it looks like in the designs. They got a lot more characters to show. So I think this is good. Like at least a year off.
Come on,
Yeah.
Sega. Come on.
Yeah.
We need
Bring
to
out
come
the-
back. We need
bring
to
out
come
all
back.
your other games.
It's gonna drop the same day as GTA 6.
Yes.
Yo, they revealed.
Yes.
They'd be like, no,
Not again.
It's a fighting game. It can compete. It's fine.
Yeah, it could because
There's no crossover there.
Exactly.
Yeah. What if this was Smash Brothers though?
What?
Wow.
And it wasn't Virtua Fighter. It was a Smash Brothers screen.
That'd
and it
be
was
weird.
Ganondorf. And it was in disguise.
That's the new graphics.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Pulls the sword out.
It'll be on Xbox.
Like, wait, what? It'll be on Xbox.
Like how?
Wow.
That's terrible.
Like, yep, we breathed new life back into the Xbox. Microsoft has bought Nintendo. Huh?
Weird, man.
Nah, it's Virtua Fighter. We'll see what it's about.
Hopefully, they stay on track because they got the Shinobi thing that looks fucking amazing.
They got other games they need to announce. That Crazy Taxi needs to be shot out the cannon. We got to get that. Shinobi's coming in the summer. End
That's
of summer.
awesome.
Right.
And I got a new trailer for that, I think, or gameplay. I think they just had that up.
Oh, maybe just maybe we'll start to see some Golden Axe footage for us.
They haven't
Word.
said nothing
Hopefully.
about that.
They showed that, what, 5 seconds? Like,
that Streets of Rage 3D remake. They didn't
Oh,
say
they got- nothing.
about. So they got a lot of games before this Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
None of them look like this Virtua Fighter, by the way.
And, yeah, that'd be weird.
This is like Sega doesn't do stuff like this, so
Nope.
looking forward to it. I want to see Sonic like that.
It's a nice change.
Ultra realistic.
I do not want to see that.
Actually, we saw him in the movie.
No, the ugly ass
Ugly Sonic.
Oh,
As a fighter.
Damn.
Yes. And Virtua Fighter.
Like a fucking furry. Like a
Yes.
human in the,
Oh,
the
God.
in the costume.
with real legs.
That would be hilarious.
Skinny ass legs.
With
Yes.
real legs.
And red shoes.
with socks.
With socks.
red shoes.
Bro,
I would love that. That's really Sega. They would do that.
that would be wild.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
That would be
I
wild.
can't. That's hilarious.
That's it, guys. That's
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, man.
Oh, wait, we have a topic?
Oh, yeah.
Do we
talked
do?
about the new
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Is gaming too expensive now? That is the main
Yes.
topic.
It's getting there.
Podcast over. Yes. The answer is yes. Yeah.
Well, we all know there's tariffs going on. And I think the only system in America that pushed their prices up
America.
was Microsoft so far.
So far,
Sony's like,
yeah.
Sony's
I'm
rubbing the
surprised.
hands like,
like
Sony's-
Birdman.
Sony's like,
They're
wait
doing
for
the
it?
Birdman
Yeah.
look. They're like,
Yeah, wait for it.
I'm very surprised Sony hasn't like done it yet.
Same.
I know they've done it in other countries beforehand. Before the tariffs, they upped their prices.
Secretly.
Have you ever seen a generation of systems besides the Switch that has never lowered the price over the years? That's a new
You said
thing.
besides the Switch?
Besides the Switch, because that was the first time I've ever seen a system have an 8-year lifespan without dropping the price to not a sale price. I mean like the actual retail price drop of like $50 to $100. First time I've ever not seen that happen. It's trended upward.
Well-
I cannot believe that it's trended upward.
Well, think of this. Also, there's something else to consider. In the last, 6 years?
Yeah.
And maybe longer, maybe more. They've released like upgrade systems.
Well, they have been upgraded.
So they got the PS4 Pro.
But they would lower the price of the
Base.
previous system.
They do. But that kind of throws a weird thing in the mix too. Like because you got Pro
Well, it's
versions of this.
different
You got the
tech.
Switch Pro. You got
It
you
is
know,
different tech.
Or,
And they're not trying to sell those pro systems as their main system. They weren't.
right.
Now I don't know. But
Yeah.
they used to have system be like $200, $300. Then it'll be $200. Then it'll be $100. When the other systems come out, when the newer system comes out, they would drop it to $100 or $150.
Right.
And that would sell to everyone who was waiting,
Yeah.
who didn't have the money to buy that system.
Yeah.
That's why you see something like a PlayStation 2 at $150 million, which is crazy that the Switch is up to $150 million.
Yeah.
At
What's
its
that?
regular price.
Where is it at? It didn't get the record yet, right?
No, they sold 2 million more. I think they need about 7 to 8 million more to get to 160.
Jesus, man.
But if they drop the price, they would beat it tomorrow.
And well, that's the reason why is because of the price, man.
And they can't drop the price now, which is unfortunate because they're going to have to raise the price because of taxes on the tariffs.
Yep. It's like now is a bad time to lower anything.
So Nintendo kicked this off. Who would have thought that Nintendo would be the bearers of the bad news, the price
It's
rise?
Bowser. It's the evil
Yes.
empire.
So they were
Bowser's
the
the
ones
bad
to
guy.
kick off the 80. Well, no, actually, they were the ones to kick off the $70 price tag when they released Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm against.
And they
I'm
said,
against that.
this is the new price of our top AAA game.
152 million.
Yeah. I said they need 8 more.
Yeah.
But, and it's coming soon. They'll do it. But they were the ones to break the 70. And then they didn't even release another game, another AAA title until they said 80 with the Switch 2. And then Mario
80 is
Kart.
egregious, man.
Mario Kart,
That's
they
too
said
much.
$80. And they jumped the gun fast with that. It wasn't even like normal to be $70 yet. And they're like 80. Let's go. For Mario Kart. And I wonder, people was like, I don't see why Mario Kart's worth $80. Like, what do you want? What did you expect them to do to make it $80? What did you expect to see on that trailer that would say that's worth $80? I don't know.
I'll tell you.
I mean, well, All right,
See
so
myself
I'll
in
tell
the
you.
car.
you look at
Can be in there.
you look at development costs, right, to make a game,
Yes.
and they say that the price like reflects that, right? So they can pay the people that made the game
Well,
and
that's
all
how
that,
the
right?
industry
That's
should
how
work.
that's how they advertise it, right? So I understand that. And then you have manufacturing costs, right? To make the physical game.
Yeah.
But what I don't get is why do they have the same price
But digital.
for the digital game?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
an
that's
argument.
why we're gonna have our Nintendo representative let us know right now. Turbo, can you tell us, please?
They see their content as premium.
That was seamless.
Damage control
seamless.
They see their content as premium, regardless of the format. It's premium price.
Pikmin is
But
premium.
Digital? Digital version though?
I
You
do
should-
want to say one thing about the $80 price games. It's like if you look at the other $80 price games currently available for the Switch 2, we're talking about
None.
Mario Party Superstars Jamboree plus TV, Jamboree TV. We're talking
No,
about
none. There's no other game. With
no. It's this Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus
That's
its
extra.
expansion. Yes, I'm getting to that. Yeah, that's That's $80 because they're giving a little bit of extra. So I'm thinking they're trying to do this with Mario Kart World because they're going to come out with some DLC down the line, and I think it's going to be free.
With membership.
I think it's going to be free.
Membership.
Listen to this Nintendo shill over here.
I think.
Free with membership.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna necessarily be with membership.
Listen,
I don't necessarily.
Nintendo's got their hands up his ass like
But
a puppet.
I think they're
Seriously.
gonna come
Say, I
out.
tell you this.
There's gonna be some free content they're gonna throw along with that price.
people get mad when someone says that games were way more expensive back in the day.
It looks awesome.
They were.
though.
We had
And-
$90 games.
but people write it off and say, "Oh, that's inflation." Blah blah blah. Who cares about that? Do you understand that that's not with inflation?
Yes.
It was $85 to $100 for a lot of Super Nintendo games in the '90s.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Genesis.
minimum.
Yeah,
and
there was a
Genesis.
few. There's a few
There was
of
a few
them.
for Genesis, maybe
Yeah.
2 or 3. But there was a lot. Even Nintendo itself.
Mhm.
But the NES. But those games were average for Super Nintendo $64, and that was on a budget. Minimum wage was maybe $4.50 back then. Minimum wage that you made hourly was $4.50, and those games were $64, and that was normal price. There was
Yeah.
no tariff crazy stuff going on.
But the
That was
problem is
that was
that
for the Nintendo seal of approval.
But the problem is the wages, right? With inflation over time,
Yeah.
the wages never caught up.
No,
Shit
no.
just got more expensive over
No.
time. The
No,
wages never moved this in the same
no,
direction.
This is the problem. The price of the games never went up when the amount of money that we made went up, and they're doing it all very fast now. And it seems like it's so crazy. What they should have done when PS2 came out. Listen, I'm against high price of games. Obviously, you don't want to pay more for games, but to understand the gaming industry and how much it costs to make games now, the fact that we sat on $50 games to $60 games for the past 25 years to 30 years or more. Even Atari games were $50. Like we'd never jump past that as a normal for gaming. And that's the only thing. Like a movie is like $30 now if you want, or $20 or whatever, unless you're old. But the ticket for movies, if you go out and get a popcorn and soda, $30 just for a 2-hour movie. And you're talking about 100-hour games most of the times.
I get that.
But
I get that.
they should have raised the price $5 per each console generation. Then we would have been up to $80 and we'd be like, okay, that
Yes.
was gradual.
This makes
We're
sense.
used to that.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of jumping from 60 to 70 one week and then 80 another week.
Yeah.
And we were used to like the special editions, $100, $120, $300, whatever. They jumped stupid price for a
Yeah.
statue. Like,
Yeah.
come on. But we were used to the special editions being more also. But the fact that we're moving to no physical games, you know they want to go there. They're moving to no physical. They want all digital, and they're still charging more.
That's my issue.
That's messed up. That's like, oh, you want the iPhone? It's so much more money for the recycled thing with no headphones, no charger, no nothing in your box, and you get this crappy cardboard, and you're paying way more for it. Like, oh, you're trying to save the planet, but you're giving me garbage now, and you're charging me more.
Well, you made a statement that it's more expensive to make games, right? But how does that explain like indie games? Like the game you're playing now, Expedition 33, that was made by 30 guys, right?
Yes.
They charge $50 for the game?
Top price.
It's already on the, like, people are talking about it being game of the year.
Top prices for AAA games of skyrocketing budget. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying,
But they're saying it's gaming over because of pricing. That's not the case because of indie games.
but the question I was going to propose was, is it like development costs? Is it too much? Like they're paying, like
Yes.
it surpassed Hollywood. Like
Yes.
why is it costing $400 million
Because
to make a freaking Concorde or whatever, and then it flops?
They expect to make $1 million a day with the process they're doing, or more.
It's not
It's
a good.
not something they should bank.
They need
on.
to. They need to do like Expedition 33. Make good games, and it'll sell no matter what you sell the shit for. But make good games first.
No, that's what it should be. But they're
Make
not
good
in charge.
games.
People who are making these games aren't in charge of the
The
games
business,
anymore.
the businessmen,
Right.
are
Yes.
who think.
No,
you-
I get it. The
you-
publishers. Are
The,
ones that
business, the
fucking-
businessmen are like, throw money at it, and you're gonna get something
Shareholders.
good, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
Shareholders
It's these
are in
suits.
charge.
Yeah, it's the suits. The suits ruin.
It's the same in the movie industry.
yeah,
It's the same in the
they-
music
they-
industry. It's the same shit.
That's why these systems can't go cheaper in price because they want to see profit margins every year go up. If it doesn't go up,
numbers.
then you fail.
You know what? Another thing too
over.
that pisses me off is like they talking about, oh yeah, it's costing too much to make this game and everything like that, right? They don't lower the price, but then they fire like fucking hundreds of people on the
that's
team and
different.
shit. And people, I'm just
It's
saying,
different.
like
yeah, I
that's,
know. But
that's
it could
just
be
shitty.
because
It's-
the process of making a game doesn't require the developers anymore. It's different.
it sucks.
I don't understand. I'm not there. I don't know.
Keep the suits out of it.
But
Yeah.
the fact that they do fire a whole studio and they can't make any more games,
Right.
yeah, that's another story.
Yeah.
But the fact that these companies want to make money over anything, and it doesn't matter if the game is popular. It doesn't matter if the game is fun. It matters on if they can trick you into spending more money over time on it.
Yeah.
And that's what's
That's it.
important now. That's why mobile games, they wanted to invest so much into mobile games because they have the trick to get you to pay more and more and more for
They
it.
call it forever games.
And you want to transfer that into the games that we play on console.
Right.
And now they want to get rid of console because they don't care about that. They just want you to have an ever-living game on your TV that you can just pay for monthly. They want money monthly. They don't care about if you're paying $80 for a game anymore. That's why they said we can overprice the shit out of these games because we don't want them to buy the game to begin with. Xbox is like, yo, we will raise the price on our systems even though we're not selling systems.
Right.
Because we don't care if you buy the system. This will make you get Game Pass.
Right.
It's not, yeah.
Perfect sound effect. Yep.
Yeah, that's how the thought process goes. It doesn't
You're
take
not
a
wrong,
genius.
sir.
It doesn't take a genius to see that they wanted to go into I want to pay monthly, and they raised the price of the monthly right when they did that.
Greed.
Yeah.
is
Would you rather
insane.
pay? Are you going to pay $750 for a system? Or are you going to pay $150 a
Dude.
year?
When they announced the what was it, the PS5 Pro,
Yeah,
I saw the price tag.
Yeah.
I was like sticker shock. Like what the
yeah,
$700, man.
And it's sold
Usually-
out in seconds, right?
yeah. Because it was first.
Well,
it
yeah,
was the first
early
shipment.
adopters.
First shipment is going to sell out regardless.
Yeah, early adopters. They always go after.
But usually they would bring that out since it's been what It came out 4 years in.
4 years in, yeah.
So they would release that for the same price as the top tier retail version
Right.
and reduce the price of the retail version.
Because that makes sense.
That's how it would work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They'd be like, oh, I'll sell that system, get the new one. I'll spend $150 more and get that, whatever.
Yep.
Doesn't work that way anymore.
No.
And people think, oh, the industry is going to crash because of it. No, the industry is going to crash because the AAA games are costing too much.
That's it. The cost of development
And
is the
fact-
problem.
The fact that they can make something like, let's go the Final Fantasy route or the Tomb Raider route.
Right.
You make a game polished, super budget, super like you're marketing this thing out to everybody. Your money's just falling out. Your Scrooge McDuck backwards. You're losing everything out of your freaking money. Like everything is going. And you sell 10 million copies. That's a huge success when you think. At $60 to $70 to $80 a game,
Yeah.
you sell 10 million times that. You think, oh, we got something great, right?
Right.
Because of the budget and the forecast that they have to make on those games, that $10 million that 10 million sales, not dollars, sales on the game
Right.
is a failure, is an undersell. And they have to fire everyone because you
That
didn't
sucks.
sell more than 10 million.
Yeah.
Dude, a high success for a game at 2 million is like, yo, you haven't made it. But those big games,
But here's a question.
Final
Though.
Fantasy be like, yo, we sold 4 million in 2 months.
Here's the
We
question. Though.
failed.
Here's the question.
That's the problem.
What about Nintendo and Mario Kart? Do you really think it costs, like, let's say, what are the other AAA games are charging?
You want the answer?
$100 million
You want the answer?
to make the game?
You want
right?
the answer to that?
I know the answer,
The answer
but I'm
is,
just saying, like,
what's the top selling game on the Switch? What's
Mario
the top
Kart.
selling game on the
Mario.
Switch?
yeah, Mario Kart.
8.
Animal
Still up.
Crossing.
No.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah,
Mario Kart 8 is a port from Wii U.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even make one for the Wii.
Yes.
That's crazy. And that's the top selling game.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you sell it for $80? Because this is not the Trojan horse that GTA has to be. This is just you're gonna buy it.
You're gonna buy it.
You're gonna buy it.
Well, the smartest thing they did was make that
I'm not buying
part
it.
of the bundle. That's the
Well, the
smartest
fact that they made it $50
yeah.
with the bundle is
That's
part of
that's
the plan.
That's a
but
smart way to get people. Like it's 80, but it's cheaper with
Yeah.
the system. It's like, well, yeah,
I-
I'm going to own Mario Kart, so I guess I might as well get the bundle.
so,
I'm gonna own it maybe sometime next year.
so this is the thing. This is the thing. Donkey Kong.
Because I can't.
Donkey Kong is $70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that was one of their AAA titles, right?
No, we think so.
I think the reason that they made Mario Kart World
Mm-hmm.
$80 is because when they offer with the system,
Mm-hmm.
they can say you save 30 instead of you save 20.
Yeah, it's a marketing.
That's it.
It's a marketing
That's it.
scheme.
That's it.
It's a marketing scheme.
Just so it seems like you're saving more when
More
you get the
money
bundle.
when you
But the problem
They
with
don't
that is
care.
the problem. You're already seeing it happening right now in real time. The problem with that is that they opened up Pandora's box now.
No, I know.
All the other fucking
Well,
companies.
we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it yet. The tariffs hit. Looks like everybody moved the price, but that was an excuse.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
look, if they ever figure out these tariffs,
I mean, they had the
Those-
price before the tires was even a thing.
so
So
I'm saying these prices aren't going to go down. That's
Yeah.
what's crazy.
Oh yeah.
we don't know that
These
yet.
prices
We
aren't
don't know
gonna
yet.
drop
We don't
down.
know yet.
Well, tech.
I mean, right now,
It's
at this
Nintendo.
point in time, it looks like it's not going to happen. We can't predict the future.
Dude, they haven't lowered the
We don't-
price yet. Don't anything.
We don't know that. I'm
well,
just
I
saying-
know.
I'm
I don't
just saying
think
we don't know.
Nintendo's changing that.
no.
Nintendo.
Well, they had to release more on the accessories, not the system.
Mm.
So they have to get their money back somewhere.
Those
Which we'll see how long
those
that lasts.
shitty accessories.
Dude, if it was
Huh?
like 150% tariff, they're not gonna eat that.
No, they're not.
They're not gonna eat that.
No,
Well, now it's like 30, whatever happens. We don't know. The number
we
changes.
really
daily.
don't know. We
The number
really
changes
don't.
daily, but you're not gonna see
Too many
nothing
people are
under $500.
Too many people are complaining. Well, give them more fucking tracks. Give them more tracks in Mario Kart.
Well,
Just for free. Shut them the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
well, that's the thing. I mean, you're paying if you pay $80 for it.
You better get good online.
well,
Yeah, well, no, and that's the thing.
You
That
better get good
part of that
online.
production cost is going to be the servers that they have to maintain to make the online decent enough to.
There's 24 players. People are
Yeah.
like, why are we paying 80? I'm like, what do you want?
And
As an excuse.
and
what
whatever
would make
version
you
of
wanna
Mario
pay
Kart releases with the Switch 2 is not going to be the final version. They're probably still making more tracks.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm sure they are.
No, it's
Oh,
live.
yeah.
It's
You
for the
know they
whole
are.
time. It's for the
Yeah.
8 years. There's
So-
no other Mario Kart after this.
Them
No,
shits better be
I
free
agree.
though. If they have DLC, they
I
Mario
doubt it.
Kart Universe.
I don't think they.
I think it's gonna be free. The
I don't
DLC
think-
that
should
shit
be
better
free.
be fucking
I
free.
don't think
It
DLC
should be
tracks
free.
are going to be free.
I bet you the next
They better.
Mario game.
If you're paying $80 for the fucking game, the shit better be
I
free.
don't
All the
think it's-
DLC.
Oh, it's
Dude,
definitely
I don't
not.
think
I
it's
would
gonna
think
be
it should
free.
be free.
It's definitely not.
I don't think it's.
It's
gonna be free.
$20.
But explain to me why Nintendo is charging for the what is that shit called? The fucking tech
Artists
demo.
got to get paid, bro.
The tech demo that they're charging $10.
I
the
mean,
99.
listen, they're
Because
trying to,
they're
they don't lose
greedy.
Money. They don't lose money from it. They're not losing money from that.
It's a grift.
That's crazy, man.
They're going to
is
sell
great.
5 of those and they'll be fine.
A $10
If
tutorial.
Reggie
sell 5 of those,
Fils-Aimé,
yeah.
if Reggie Fils-Aimé was still president of Nintendo of America,
He's not.
it would be a pack-in game with the Switch too.
I think if anybody was the president of Nintendo, it would be a packing game. Besides the one who's there now.
It's true. I'm sorry, Doug
Bowser.
Bowser. I'm sorry,
Fucking
but,
Bowser, man.
How about in the U.S., it's a pack-in?
like
How
it's
about
got
that?
it's got content.
How about
in
if you
there.
pre-order the fucking thing, you get it free?
Dude, you know,
Like
Nah.
at least,
you know
at
what-
least,
well, yeah, it's a pre-order. Shit.
at least
Definitely.
something,
It's
some kind of
fucking
freaking bonus,
digital.
man.
It's digital. You can't give out a code.
No
something,
bonus.
man.
You can't give us an email. Come on,
Something,
dude.
dude.
Y'all can't just
I
say,
pre-ordered your
"We made a
system. The least, the
mistake.
freaking least
Here's
you can
the
do.
code.
No bonuses.
Here's the code. We'll give you a freaking coin at Best Buy. Though.
Yeah.
No bonuses.
Yeah. Oh God, man.
That's the present that you get is a
It's
code
like for
We'll
pre-ordering
give
the
you
system.
a sticker.
with the code.
Nah, no code. No, just a
Print
sticker.
the code. That's too much money.
We'll give you a Mario
That's way too
sticker.
much.
For
If they
ordering-
charged
for pre-ordering
$1,
our
I'd
system.
be like, you know what? I'm not happy that they're even charging anything. But if it's $1, I'm like, you know what, $1.
Listen,
All right,
I will
whatever.
look into the mini
But
games
come
they
on,
have
man.
on there. If there's anything fun on there, it's only $10. Whatever. If it's not, I'm not buying that.
I'm sure there's gonna be some entertaining mini
No,
games.
you're not sure.
In it, no,
He works for Nintendo.
You're not sure.
there's gonna be fun mini games. I
He's a
played
Nintendo
what-
show.
what, air
I've
hockey?
played Nintendo games that
Air
have a
hockey.
mini game collection, but it's just not worth it. It's mostly there to inform you about cool functions and features
Of the system.
Of the system.
It's a
It
tech
should be
demo.
a tech demo.
Tell us exactly what's in it.
I'll tell you exactly. Right now, there's about 100 mini games.
Oh my god.
Oh my, yeah, right.
Wow.
He said
Yeah,
there's
right.
100 minigames.
Dude, there's a mouse.
Lying there.
There's a mouse air hockey. There's a mouse air hockey game in there.
Yep, probably
That's about it.
mouse air hockey. There's a lot of cool
Dude,
things you can do. Tell you about the system.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's
I'll
one thing
never know,
can't-
'cause I won't
I
fucking
can't wait to never use the mouse.
I ain't
mode.
buying it either.
I can't wait to never use mouse mode.
No, you're not gonna use mouse
I'm
mode.
looking forward to never using mouse mode.
I'm gonna check it out. No,
unless
dude.
I move it on my leg to move the cursor on the screen to hit something.
You know what? No, I'm interested in using mouse mode for like
are not.
SRPGs, man. I'm
You are
gonna see how.
not.
Yes,
You are
yes.
not
Taking the
using mouse
cursor and going
mode.
like this with it. Yes, I'm thinking about yeah.
What about that
Remember
wheelchair basketball game?
Well, we'll see.
No, I'm not
That,
interested
that,
in
It looks
doesn't that use the mouse mode?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that at all.
That looks interesting.
It does look interesting.
It does look.
It looks fun.
What's the price of that? The price? They say price for that game?
I don't know.
Remember these
$80. I'm sorry. God.
Remember these remarks from Turbo.
Uh-huh.
He will never play these.
He doesn't play all the games he has now.
But back to topic. Yes. So, all right. People are complaining about the price of the games. Listen, everybody is content on the regular price of games, and they're used to buying multiple games a month. This is going to slow down what people do with games. This is going to slow down the game industry because everyone's not going to be buying multiple games anymore. Parents, indeed, are going to be like, you better pick the game you want until Christmas because this is your birthday. Whatever. They'll get 2 games a year if their birthday is far enough from Christmas.
You know, there's positive. There's something positive about that. You know,
the
it's like,
AAA games, they need to slow down.
yeah, it's like there's too much games as it is. So
They
it's
need
like
to polish
if
more.
if you can only afford a certain game, you better make that shit count and you better play the fuck out of that game because if it was a lot cheaper, you're going to stack your games and you're going to play 1 or 2 of them and the others are just going to collect us as new things come out. So
Yeah.
there is a positive with that. So
Plus, these games can finally get finished, maybe. We can get more polished games that aren't buggy as hell.
The backlog, man.
yeah, man.
And,
The backlog.
well, I don't know how the budget's going to be on these games. They're still going to be high. They're still
like-
going to be high.
I was
gonna
like, what the
maybe
hell?
they can show. They maybe can think about it more and like invest.
That's right. Astral Chain Bazaar. Astral Chain.
But the question was, is gaming too expensive now? And to answer that question, I say no. There are expensive things about games that will price people out of the industry. And believe me, it was never cheap. It was never cheap.
As a whole, I don't think it's
But-
expensive.
I just bought 10 games yesterday. Well, no, 8 games yesterday for $10. So I can't say that the
And one of them will be played.
yeah, no, yeah.
No, none of them. I'm sorry.
He said
They just go in the collection, man.
I bought it because Ori and the Will-O-Wisp was in there,
Willow.
and I wanted that one, and it was like $28, and I was like, I want it on Steam Deck, well, not Steam Deck, but on Steam, but I didn't want to spend $29. I already got it on Xbox for free, but I wanted it,
Yeah.
so I was like, it's part of this collection. Plus, it has all these other games that I'm interested in, so I bought that. Those games were less than $1.25 each. So
I don't
that
really
wasn't
count.
expensive.
I don't count Steam games though.
What I'm saying,
PC. 'Cause I'm
Gaming.
talking about console games in general,
I'm
not
saying
really
gaming,
PC.
Gaming in general. That's part of gaming now more than ever. Steam is
It
more
is,
gaming.
but I
than
don't
ever.
put it in the same lump it in the same category as console games.
It's its own console.
But you know what though? I think
It's not really a console. It's a PC.
Steam Deck is its own console now.
They can
It's
make
a
a
PC.
Steam Deck could be a more appealing appealing alternative to the Switch 2 because of the price of the Switch 2's games.
It's a different way of looking at the industry because there's another way in. You
Yeah.
don't have to buy those games for $80.
You can buy.
You can get a game. You can get.
Well, there's
Batman
indie
Arkham.
games.
Well,
There's
no,
indie
Batman Arkham collection for $4.50. Like there's
That's a
there's
steal.
ways to buy these games cheap. They're not new games.
Yeah.
But you can get sales. You can do all this other stuff. So yes, the $80 price tag and the console prices are stupid. Those are expensive.
Like
Those are
usually-
too expensive.
Usually, if it's a multi-platform game, and I see that the PC version is
gonna be
always
cheaper.
it's always cheaper. The
But it's
PC version is
digital.
always cheaper than the
That's
console.
how digital should go.
It's always cheaper.
Yes.
That's true.
But the thing
But
is,
you're not buying physical copies for the PC.
but with PC, they can do that because it's all digital.
And you have
see
to
what I'm
buy
saying?
the PC to be able to play
Like,
it.
when was the last time anyone bought a physical PC game?
No,
you
you don't.
can't.
But that's
you
how,
don't.
But that's how digital should be priced.
I agree with that. Yes.
Cheaper. Whether it's $20 cheaper than the physical, usually it's like that on PC.
I get that, but lumping it together with console gaming it gets confusing.
No, I'm
it's
just
like
asking.
as far as
gaming.
console
The
gaming,
question is gaming.
gaming in general, yes, I agree with you. Is it is it expensive? Too
It
expensive?
depends on
No,
what your,
but if
what your
that,
interests are.
but that's if you include Steam.
But
I don't
will we
even think
see-
about that.
Will we see an increase on these indie titles because of this? Maybe. Maybe.
'Cause let's
it
say-
hasn't hit yet, but
let-
because if they're $80 retail games
Right.
that are out physically,
Yeah,
are these $50, $40 PC games going to jump up $10, $20?
well, the PC games have
Possibly.
traditionally they've always been cheaper.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't jumped yet. Everything is jumping right now.
Well, if let's say all the consoles, right?
Yeah.
This is a multi-platform game, so all the consoles, $80 or whatever,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Industry standard, $80.
Yeah.
Then it's released for PC for $50 or $60.
Well, yeah. They're just pushing people towards PC, but you got to have
There you go.
over $1,000 PC to play these games. But if the systems are close to that $1,000, you might as well get the PC. At
Yeah,
that
you can
point.
upgrade it. You can freaking. There's a lot of shit you can do.
Yes, if you can get a gaming PC for $1,000, or you're getting these systems for $700, $800.
Hove the game up. Yo. Hove.
Sup, ho?
Hove.
Can't
I
do
got
that.
it out,
You can't,
man.
you can't do that.
I like
So,
attack you for that.
So I
have
would
to
say
attack
PC gaming. No, it's not expensive. It's actually
you. Could be,
It's
but it's not.
it
There's
could be,
different-
but there's-
different outlooks on it.
there's a lot of difference. Every day
There's
there's a
sales.
fucking sale.
There's sales.
But and there's a lot of there's
But
a lot of
for
ways to get.
new AAA titles. If you want to stay on top of the game, it is
Yeah.
expensive. If you get it day one
Yes,
without Game Pass, without PS Now.
and that's another one too.
Yeah.
Like the
Like I'm playing these new games because of Game Pass. Don't get me wrong. I'm not spending this $90 on games right now.
there you go.
I'm doing it. I got Game Pass the week before Obscur came out because I was
Right.
like, my games are coming out now. I'm gonna use Game Pass and I'm playing these games.
Freaking what was it? Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't freaking own it is because it's too much money, man.
And you
Too
don't
expensive.
have.
I'm not
Ubisoft.
spending.
It'll go down.
I'm not
Yeah.
spending $70, $60 or whatever the heck.
You got to sign into Ubisoft online on PC. And
Oh
buy it
my
from there.
God.
They
No, but
monster,
that's the
man.
only reason why I don't have the game.
Yeah, because it's Ubisoft and they're gonna drop the price.
They're
to
gonna
20.
drop the
Well,
price.
that too,
That's
that
what they're
too.
gonna do.
It's like, just do it already.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. I'm like
You know you
waiting on
want
it.
to.
It'll
Just
be on
Black
Game
Friday
Pass.
for sure. Black Friday for sure.
well,
It'll be on
usually
Game Pass by then.
I looked this up. I actually did research on this. Ubisoft usually it takes about 8 months for them to drop the price on every game that they release.
Or drop the developer.
Or
Yeah,
drop the
or
developer.
drop the developer.
drop
yeah.
it, develop.
One or the other.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yes, they'll be sold by then. It's possible.
Black Friday sale, man.
China will.
That's
own
what I'm
them.
thinking.
China will own them.
China will
China.
own them.
10 cent.
It's close.
Wow.
Who knows? But yeah, it depends on your outlook on the game industry and whether it's a. But is it good? No. But listen, as a counter argument.
That was perfect.
I'll always go to this.
That was a perfect pause.
One word.
To eat lunch, a value meal could cost you anywhere from $12 to $18 or more.
God damn.
Yes.
Dinner can be over
It's a lot of value.
$20 for a sandwich.
$30 my coworker spent the other day
Yeah,
on lunch.
On lunch, if you get it delivered, that's even.
Oh,
almost
don't
Oh,
you
that-
dare.
That was the reason why.
$40.
Don't you dare get it
This is
delivered.
like $30 delivery.
That was the reason why, because he's got it delivered.
You better get a party of people to order that because if you're alone,
You're
you're
fucked.
paying $30 for lunch. So when I look at a price of a game at $50, I'm like, well, I kind of just will get one burger for $5 and then I'll get this game because that's the price of the game,
You know what else sucks?
which is weird.
So what you're saying, you're sacrificing your health for video games.
Some people might do that. They might do
No, the
that.
burger is less calories than the whole meal.
You know what would be real scary?
That's
Because I saw this, what was it? It was on the news the other day about like Uber Eats and like these delivery services. They're offering people like payment plans.
Yeah.
So like somebody made a TikTok and they were like, yeah, I just finance my burrito that I ordered from freaking
What the?
instead of paying $20 for the for my food, I could pay $2 every week or whatever. I was like, what?
not a problem.
Imagine if they did
gotta
that
be
shit.
shitting me.
Imagine if they did that to fucking video games, dude. That
No,
would
they
be
did.
terrible.
No, they did. In Japan, they have you.
Really?
You can rent a PlayStation 5 for
Like a
what is it? Was it $8 for 3 days or so, or like a week? $8 a week. And if you look at the pricing, that might not be a bad idea if you're just playing your stuff that year.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend $700. You're just spending $8. So that's smaller than a rental. We used to pay $5 for 3 days.
The problem with that is,
$90.
is it cheaper in the long run? Yes, it
Well,
might
if you're
be.
gonna
But if
keep
you
it
fucking miss a
forever, no.
payment, there you goes your fucking
Well,
credit.
no, I know. But
That whole shit is fucked, man.
if you're going to keep it forever, maybe not. If you're going to keep it for 8 years, but if you're going to play the new game that year, you
Right.
want to play it, you just rent it.
Yeah, but if you get multiple games, you got to keep track of the payments and shit. And you know what I mean? Like it's
I'm talking about the system. I don't care about the game. The games, you buy the game, whatever. But they have that. They have a payment plan for those.
I'm saying the
And it's
payment
not
plan
rent
for the
center.
games.
Rent centers when you get ripped off. So yeah, that's different. But like I said, the food, like cost of living, is just the big deal now. It's just too expensive to live, not just too expensive to game.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
find those
mad.
deals though. There's mad deals.
There's
though.
deals everywhere. Listen,
Nah,
go
there's no
online.
discount on breathing, bro.
Yo.
Listen, we're not paying for air just yet. You might have to rent
that's
air,
Total
too.
Recall, man. That's
Depends.
Total
Well, it
Recall.
depends on the city you're in.
Heard.
Or
but-
planet.
I'm breathing too much air.
Planet. We're on Earth, man. Listen, it's difficult. It's difficult, and the price of these games isn't helping your cost of living. It's just not.
It's true.
But if I look on Amazon, I'm like, yo, I owe $50 on Amazon. That doesn't seem too bad.
So the games should
When I'm
come with
looking at my
a
lunch.
the game should come with a food coupon.
Happy Meals.
Yeah, a coupon from like McDonald's or
Remember?
something.
Used to get a game.
They used to do that.
No, used to get a game for going to those. and buying
Yeah,
that.
they used to do
Now,
that.
if you buy a game, they should
You get
Happy
food. Yeah, you should get fed.
Word.
Why the fuck not?
Cross promotion, man.
Because that's half the price of the game. They're not going to give you that.
A win-win. man.
That's the crazy part, though. It's insane.
K-Fed, stay fed.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You have ended the show. I'm sorry, folks. That's the end of the show.
What a
Yo, damn, the Knicks lost.
to the halt right there. Jesus.
Yeah, they can't afford to win.
Damn. He said the Knicks can't afford to win.
See?
So,
this is tough.
general consensus from everybody here. I want to know from everyone. What do you guys think?
I
Game's too
think
expensive.
I think gaming is getting close to being too expensive. As of right now, it's not, but it's getting there.
For you personally.
For me personally, like I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all
All right.
But I think the price increases, it's gonna make me like double check and like not necessarily be so adventurous with what I buy.
It's going to make you more
Yeah, I got
cautious of your purchase. Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
I was used to buying deluxe versions. Like I was used to spending $80 or whatever. It's not great.
Right.
I didn't like it, but it came with extra. I was like, okay, that seems like it's worth it. Because that's how games work. Like the games that I buy, like oh, it's season 1, it comes with whatever.
Right.
That's how they work. They try and trick you into spending that $20 after anyway.
Yeah.
So it depends on the value of the games.
Mhm.
Is it good? I don't agree with. No, I can't say I don't agree with the price going up because I understand why it's going up. Do I like it? No, of course not. But I see why and I understand why. But as long as I can get deals on other things, and every game isn't that. If indie games were $60, $70, and every game was, I couldn't get a game under $50.
Just make it an even 100, man.
Then it'd be
Why?
crazy.
So yeah, there you go. Done.
That's the problem. No.
Forget it. Just make it 100.
The fact that there's no standard now,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Nintendo said we will
Variable-
charge accordingly.
Variable pricing.
So
that was the
charging
worst.
accordingly is not cool.
Yeah, variable pricing was the
It could be
The bad phrase that
disastrous.
they use.
It could be disastrous.
yeah.
But could you say a role-playing game like back in the day? It was variable. Like Fantasy Star 2.
For the most part, it
$100.
is. Yeah.
Fantasy Star, yeah.
Fantasy Star 4,
Fantasy,
yeah.
Fantasy Star 4 is 100.
$100 for fans.
Yeah.
Final Fantasies were expensive.
Final Fantasy was like $80. Like, yeah, okay, that was back then. But they did it accordingly based on how much you can get from the game. Who's to say the value of that game though? That's the problem.
Right.
Because they say Pikmin. I always go to Pikmin. They say Pikmin is worth $80.
That is a retail. That is a
It's worth
gem.
$80.
I mean, come on, dude.
Turbo.
Free. If it give me free DLC for the life.
You
of
are
the
not
game-
buying that game for $80 fucking dollars.
No,
Don't even
no.
start that shit right now.
I'm not paying.
Don't even start that.
I never usually pay that much for pig.
Come on.
Anyway.
Turbo,
I haven't gone.
if you said yes to that, I'd be like, oh, my birthday's coming up. I'm expecting an
Yeah.
$8 game.
That's
paying
my. I
no
don't even like
$8
Pikmin, but I'll have.
You know, with the to answer your question now, if it's too expensive, I don't think it's too expensive. I'm a very, you know how I buy my games.
You're picky as hell.
I'm a very old school type of dude. Like,
Well, you wait for a deal too.
well, the thing though, not on everything. Like, if Smash Brothers is out, new Smash Brothers, $80, I'm getting it day one.
Well, but
If there's a new
game,
if Fire Emblem comes out, new $80, yeah, I'll pay it, but I won't even blink an eye. I won't even complain about it.
But the problem isn't with the person who's like the big super fans.
Yeah,
They'll buy it.
I find throughout gaming, I always find a way to get the games that I want, and I don't oversaturate my library with things I'm never gonna play. I make sure that's why I'd rather buy than get like a Game Pass, because I'll just have 50 million games on Game Pass I'm never touching. If I pay money for it,
Stay focused.
if I pay money for it, I'm going to play that game because because my money comes from my job. I bust my ass, and it's for a game, and yeah, I'm gonna fucking schedule time and play the fucking game. So I always do that. So doesn't really affect me that much, And if there's an indie game like a Blasphemous or whatever, yeah, I'll fucking get it, and it's not gonna be $80. So
Hell no.
So most of the games I play are fucking indie,
What if
So
part 3 was $80?
then I will spend $80.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Like if I'm a fan of a series, I will.
They're counting on that.
Yeah. So
They're counting on their fans, but they should be counting on the people who aren't. Because they're the ones who aren't going to buy the system.
You
like
gotta
I told
get-
you,
yeah.
the parents who are buying systems for their kids will not buy the Switch 2 for $500.
Unless
will
it's for
not.
unless it's for them.
Well, that's the thing.
Unless they got straight A's. I mean, listen.
No,
they
unless
gotta-
it's for themselves.
No, if it's for them, fine. But I'm saying, as a gift to your kid, a 5-year-old, I want to Switch 2. I'm sorry.
What'd you say? Switch
What?
one?
Yo,
What-
imagine.
what about the guy with the kid?
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
Kev?
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest. Hardware has gone up, and it's increasingly going to get more expensive as we go into the future. So it's just like the thing about games are getting more expensive. If this
Tech needs
$80,
to get lower.
if $80 becomes the new standard for the price of games, that's okay, because there's so many games available. The indies will always sell things at a discount, and they're always going to have sales. There's going to be enough games available where you're going to be able to get something for way lower than whatever the standard high price is going to be. But hardware,
Nintendo always did that. They
Yeah.
always waited for like the standardized price to drop on the tech that they were using. So you didn't have to go to this is the top of the tier, even though they're still not top tier for tech, and they're still charging $500.
That's the crazy
That's
part.
the crazy part.
That is crazy.
Because they're like, we are always the ones to come in and know our tech, and we know how to get you your savings because we waited. This is like Apple. They waited until everyone else tested it.
Right.
And now we're going to put it out there, even though they charge like $1,400, whatever. But they wait, and they wait for the subsidized pricing of this tech, of these chips.
Yeah.
But the fact that none of these chips have dropped.
What chips?
Yeah, the chips. But the fact that hasn't dropped, they can't do that right now.
yeah.
And it's not their fault, actually.
No,
But they
chips are
did go. They
expensive.
did go 4K though.
Yeah.
And they did go. Like,
120
variable
hertz
refresh rate,
refresh
you know,
rate. So it's got a lot of modernizations.
so they added stuff, and we're paying the price for that.
They did a
But
lot
we
of
did
stuff
ask-
that I didn't
we
think
did
they would
ask.
do.
We did ask them
Exactly.
to do it.
We did ask them to do it. We're like, everyone's
Don't-
like, what
Don't
do you
give us 10-year-old tech, please.
yeah, like what do you want
Even though
from
this is not new tech.
I didn't mind it. I don't mind the
Dude, 4K is not new.
yeah, no, it's
It's
not.
not new.
No. But
A
For
Sony
Nintendo, it's
phone-
new.
A Sony phone had 4K on it.
I was just surprised that they even went through. If I was a betting man, I would have said, nah, there's no way in hell Nintendo's gonna fucking put
Nah, portable mode, 480p.
4K and all that shit.
I knew they shouldn't even
I
come
didn't
out with a new
I didn't
Switch
think
if
of it.
it's not going to be 4K. It's like, really? Like the Switch
No, they
one's
should have done it,
1080p.
but it shouldn't have cost them more now.
Yes.
It should be the price that they were paying for the Switch. Like, come on.
Yeah,
This was 8 years ago.
less impulse buying. Hell yeah.
And also, yeah, that what is it? The razor blade business model.
Yeah.
Where you buy, you sell the
That's
printer.
the G-
The
that's-
printer.
That's the GTA model that I
yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah. The,
Well,
the
Trojan
printer
horse.
business model where you buy the printer mad cheap, but then you get the refilled ink is like more expensive than the actual printer.
Well, these games will be $100 then.
Speaking
problem.
of that point, though, I was reading an article earlier. Actually, yesterday I was reading an article on the train home where they were saying that Nintendo, it's like they might be taking a loss on the system, and if they're not, they're probably making, and they were talking about pounds, £3 on a console.
That's usually the case.
That's crazy.
Companies will make like less than $10 on a console.
Yeah.
Fear
Less.
me.
But that's
Or
common,
losing,
man. That's
or
common.
losing. That's why you never get a discount, even if you work at a store. You don't get a discount on systems because they don't make money on the system.
Yeah.
They're on a used system, whatever. They're not charging anything there. They're just getting it from you. But
Sensational.
there's nothing sensational about it. Nothing.
So like people will be able to find a way to afford the games, but it's the gateway consoles which is going to be a problem.
I will say, as far as gaming as a whole, is it too expensive? No, but I think digital games are too expensive.
I think developing.
That's my take.
It's got to be a difference.
I think
Yeah, no, there's no difference.
I think developing a game is too expensive.
That
And
too.
That's the
That too.
problem
Yeah.
with the gaming industry.
Yeah.
That too.
That is too expensive. Figure it out. Figure out stuff we don't need. Because if you're spending if you're spending $200 million on marketing,
Yeah.
stop that.
That's too much.
Stop that.
That's wild.
That's too much.
Because then you're losing. I don't care how much we know about this game. It's gonna go online. Just tweet or put X about it. Whatever you
You
want.
can promote
it-
very easily
just
without
put it
spending
online.
money.
No, for real.
Word
That's
of
what
mouth.
shadow drops. That's
Word
that
of
marketing
mouth.
works.
Word of mouth will save you hundreds of millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Especially nowadays.
What's up, Snowlink?
Make
going
a
on?
good game. Man.
What's going on?
That's it.
What's up?
But yeah, the games should speak for themselves, and the rush to try and make everything super like graphical, like the hyper realism needs to go away if it's costing that much. I mean, listen, I'm a graphics whore.
Say it again.
Oh, we got the soundbite.
Say.
Finally got it. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. We got the
Yes.
I've said this before. This is not new. I am a graphics.
Yes.
I was trying to find it.
Listen, keep it quiet. Get to the
Say one more.
I am a graphics whore.
Wow.
You're giving us gold.
Oh, dude, this is great.
No, it's clean.
You
Oh,
could
this
have
is my
said
favorite
graphics
thing.
pimp. Graphics
No,
pimp.
no, no.
My
no,
favorite
no.
episode, yo.
Yeah.
This is all-time favorite.
I appreciate when a game looks crispy and beautiful.
Like my chicken.
Beautiful like your chicken.
Well,
I mean,
dude,
What the fuck? That was a waste of a comment. It was such a waste.
'cause you were
Beautiful.
late. You were late. So I appreciate the hard work that these companies put in and the artistic flair that they put into these games. I'm wowed by it. But if that means that you are shutting down the company that made the game and there's no way you can make your money back for doing that, don't do that. Like, that's a business 101. Don't do that if you can't recoup.
how much did it cost to make this game?
I don't know, but it was made by very few people. Like, this is
30
the
people.
standard. No, this is the standard of how they should run the business.
Yes.
Heart.
Yes.
Heart is how you run the gaming industry. And the fact that this is successful, that's what brought tears to my eyes.
No, throw money. Throw money at it. Throw money.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Not only is it the business, even the sale price of the freaking product
Yes.
should be the business model.
I'm
Like-
talking about Obscur, if you don't see the picture.
I'm
It's-
sorry,
it's
I forgot
Expedition-
for the audio listeners. Yes,
Expedition
thank you.
33.
Thank you for
Yes.
that.
But yes, that is the standard on how to make a AA game, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't.
They make
They
it
didn't
sound
lose
less.
money. Yeah,
They make it sound like it's not good.
It's as
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful as
It's
a
a budget
AAA
title.
game. It's a greatly made game,
Yeah.
and they want to dumb it down to middle.
It's
This
not.
is
It's
the
not
mid game.
AAA. It's not good.
Yeah, because AAA deserves all the 90s and whatever. But the fact that this
They
guy,
paid for it.
this
They
guy-
paid for those
Well, I'm
90s.
saying this game got mid 90s reviews,
Right.
and the fact that it didn't cost them an arm and a leg to make
Right.
is
Proof.
what companies should be striving to do. But the companies aren't in charge.
True.
They're gonna say, if we put this in, if we do this, if we cross-platform with this, and it costs us this, and we get it in this movie, and we put it on this billboard, that's gonna cost us, and then we're gonna make the sales, but we need to make 20 million sales.
And we got to make these
And
shareholders
we-
happy.
And we need to do it on day one.
Yes.
If we don't do it in the first week, something's wrong. And
It's
everyone-
over.
And everyone's fired.
You can't delay the game either. You have to release it.
with me.
It has to come out
It's not finished yet.
when we
I
make
don't
the
care.
game.
Release the game.
Our
We'll patch it later.
Our shareholders want it on this day. If it's not out before,
They're
Christmas,
pulling out. They're going to take all their money out.
I
On the
don't
day.
care what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like. Just make it look good. Make it done. It's done.
Damn.
That's it.
Patch
Fear
it.
me.
We'll patch it. We'll fix it in post.
Freaking crazy, man.
That's the word. That's it. Fix it in post. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with the game industry. Pricing isn't the main problem. I think variable pricing is. And the fact that they can say today it's 80 and tomorrow it's 100 is going to be a big problem.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
Pandora's box is open.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
They need to figure out the tariffs, damn it. Because that's another problem.
That's an extra layer.
And that's something we can't even control.
Dark cloud hanging over everything.
Yep. That's right.
I thought Microsoft was safe. Nope. They make their stuff in China.
They were the first ones to fucking do that shit.
They're America, too.
Yeah.
That's just messed up.
That's why I was like,
They're
there's no
American.
way Microsoft is going to. No, wait, they did it. Shit.
Open up a factory in Denver, damn it. Do something.
So two companies now got me. Nintendo and Microsoft.
Nintendo,
man.
Microsoft,
What
and
the hell?
Sony is chilling.
Sony's waiting.
Sony's like, yo, we're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
They can't stop us.
Well,
Watch them make an announcement.
Sega's like, well, we might as well come out now.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's come out with
Sony.
an $800 Sega system.
Yeah.
Now what?
Sony State of Play tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Just random. They're going to be like, eh.
And they'll show DLC for Resident Evil Village.
Bruh.
Oh, God.
Well, hopefully we get a
Or Resident Evil 9 or
in
whatever
June.
the hell.
announcement at least.
When does that start, the summer thing of games?
It's usually
Summer
mid,
Game Fest?
like in the midsummer. Mid-June.
Mid-June? Okay, so a couple of weeks.
Sony pay to play. Sony pay to play.
Listen,
State of Play.
yeah, pay to play.
Fucking guy, man.
Garbage.
Wow.
But yeah,
I tried.
No
Yeah,
one's
I
ever
know.
made that joke before. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I like how he
Sony's pay to
says that. He said it twice.
yes.
He said it's pay to play.
Like he
currently-
invented it.
They're currently enforcing that. This guy. right here.
Wasn't that clever?
That was
Yeah.
clever. That was clever. That was
guy.
clever.
This guy is enforcing it right now. Oh, wait, he's gone.
Wait.
Damn it.
Which guy?
This guy right here.
Oh,
This guy,
oh,
this
damn.
guy, this guy started it all.
That face.
Wow.
He was such a good guy.
Damn.
That face.
You think it was his idea for the price?
Listen, it's Nintendo. He's the face of Nintendo. That's how it goes online. The face, it's the brunt of it.
Well, actually, you might have a point because he was arguing with Reggie about Wii Sports being a pack-in for the Wii.
Yeah.
Dude, I
It
would
wasn't-
love to.
in
I would
Japan, it
love
wasn't.
to be a fly.
You know, in Japan, it wasn't.
Oh, that's right. In Japan,
It was
wasn't.
not free.
It
in
wasn't a
Japan.
pack-in.
Nope. They made millions upon
They,
millions.
they discriminate against their own people.
Dude, if it wasn't,
All
they
right,
would have
stop.
sold.
Wow.
Stop.
Wow.
Made them
No,
pay extra.
Wow. The stretch right there, man. Jeez.
Made them pay extra.
No, that Switch 2 is cheaper. Actually, it's probably,
Actually,
It is. It is.
it kind of averages out to the same price. American money.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 'em
That's
there.
another thing. The yen isn't that
I
powerful.
don't
right
get
now.
it. Yeah, their economy is not. They have a deflation problem
Yeah.
in Japan.
But hopefully this all settles itself and something happens to stabilize it all because it's stressful as a gamer. I will continue looking at bundles.
Just
see-
play indie games and PC. That's it. No, I'm
That's
sorry.
all you
That's it.
or I can wait this out and play my backlog.
Yeah, that's it. Backlog,
Wait it out, y'all,
PC games you got.
as I buy my Switch 2.
Which I'm
Indies?
surprised about, man. I'm like,
When I told you that up, I said I will attempt.
for Mario Kart?
Yeah. Mario Kart's the only game I own for the Switch.
My man played Mario Kart once on the channel.
Because who has my Mario Kart?
You could sit right next to me and play. I'm still on the channel. We did split screen before.
Once.
Once. You could play.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we played together before.
Yeah, dude.
I thought I couldn't because I gave you my Switch.
No, you could play.
Whatever, but it doesn't look as good on here. So
He's a whore. He's such a whore.
They split the well, they
I'm
split the screen so you got less area to look. So
I will
I
have,
play better with a single screen.
I will have my
myself.
Mario Switch World, and I can play that.
Styles played your
But who's gonna be
your
borrowing
copy
that?
more.
Yeah,
Somebody
the whole
can be
time
borrowing
it's just
that.
been there. I'm like,
Well, that's my copy
I know. Styles been playing your copy
because I lent on my copy.
more than you.
Well, I've had it for 8 years. I've had it for a long time, and I still have it. I don't need the cartridge. I PC.
You know why?
I played it yesterday.
it's because when he played it, he was losing, and he said, "No,
Oh,
we're
get
not
out
doing
of
this.
here.
We're not doing this. He said, We're not doing
no,
this
to
no
the,
more."
to the people online, yes.
He said, "I'm tired of losing. I'm not
To
doing
the people
this."
online, not you.
He said, "Fuck Mario Kart, fuck
Garbage.
Street Fighter 6, fuck all these, fuck
Yo.
Marvel Rivals.
Yo, Marvel Rivals.
I need to win, damn it, all the time."
Oh man.
But like I said, for the Switch 2, when I said I would attempt, and if I didn't get it, I wouldn't try to, but it was there. I said, it's on my Best Buy card.
It's all right, man. We got the soundbite. I'm happy.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
I gave you this.
I want that by next week. Al.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna work on that shit tonight. I'm gonna have that shit
I was
ready.
so happy I said
I'm gonna have. I was like, wait, what?
Listen,
Damn,
you guys
bro.
know me. All you got to do is ask. That's fine.
No, we gotta get you in the act.
Yes, I want mid.
It's gotta be authentic. It's gotta be authentic.
Never denied.
It's gotta be authentic. It's gotta come from you.
I am a graphics whore.
I can flip that on you.
Oh shit.
But yes, so like I said, the pricing is annoying, and it just as long as it doesn't skyrocket too much further or at all, because this is the limit. It's pushing it right now.
$800 consoles in the future.
And the juju.
The
What the hell's
juju?
the juju? The consoles and the juju.
The juju.
People,
All
like,
right.
people like assuming the prices of the future. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
it's
know.
don't know.
the juju.
We don't know what the
Because they're like,
TA6
this
is gonna be.
$600 now. It must be $900 in 2 years. We don't know.
$1,000
We don't.
consoles.
All right, so yeah,
So let us know below in the comments
Word.
how you feel about the pricing of games. Do you think it's too high, or are you okay with it, or do you see why it's this high, and what do you want them to change about it, or will you wait it out and see what happens?
Word. All right.
Just wait till we get to 8K.
Sensation.
All right. Forget this, man.
All right, yes. For those who are listening for the very first time and decide that you love Level 857 and you can't get enough, you love Level 857, can't get enough, we got some more content for you during the week in the form of a streaming schedule. Sundays starting 3:30 p.m., sometimes starting 2:30 p.m. We have Let's Play Sundays, which is multiplayer games, y'all. It's going to be versus and co-op, one or the other, or a mix of both. So find out what we're going to be playing by following the social media, joining that Discord, and because we do something every Sunday. Every Sunday we're going to be playing something. So check those out. Choc, what you got going on for Friday?
I Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. I play fighting games. I play beat 'em ups. Sometimes I beat people up. Sometimes I get beat up. But this Friday, I'm not going to be here. But I heard from a little birdie that Al G is going to be playing Doom on Friday.
Oh shit! That's right. I'm gonna be playing. I don't have the camera on me, but it's okay. I'm gonna be playing Doom: The Dark Ages
Oh, hell yeah.
for Fighter Fridays.
I mean, it's
I'm fighting demons, man.
more
That's
of a
true. You
let's
are
play.
I'm
fighting.
in
You are
hell. I'm
fighting.
fighting. I'm
You are
fighting.
fighting.
You got a shield now. Got melee.
It
Got
works-
melee.
It works because it's our show.
Yeah.
Because we do what we want.
Yeah,
I
we
guess.
play with
Fire Friday. It'll be Fire Friday. And Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got us, the Podcast 5 hosts, doing what we do best. We got y'all if you join us.
Hosts.
And
5 hoes.
we got
Five hosts.
got 5 hoes.
We got 5
five
hosts.
hoes, no pimps.
I wish I had 5 hosts.
It's because I said I was a graphics whore, isn't it? I would not be referred to as a hoe.
You're a graphics hoe. That sounds low.
I got 1 hoe.
Okay.
Graphics hoe.
We got you guys.
We have a graphics hoe.
You guys in the live chat making this thing a party. If we have a guest, it's going to be an awesome guest. But the discussion topic's always going to be lively and a great time. Awesome. Come through. And if you wish to support the podcast, there are several things that you can do. Rate, review, wherever you get your podcasts. Tell some family and friends that we exist. Maybe possibly becoming a member on either Fourthwall or Patreon. Help us keep the lights on with that. But subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell. It's very, very important for you to do that. And subbing to the podcast wherever you listen to it. All that stuff, free stuff, giving us some likes, dropping comments. All that stuff is cool. So keep doing that. Keep doing that.
And one last thought before we leave.
Oh,
They're charging more money for these games, and they're giving you empty discs, and they're giving you key cards.
Key cards are awesome.
So that's the problem.
No instruction manuals.
Giving you less for more.
Yes.
Of course.
that's true.
So yeah, that was it. That was it.
They do that with food too. They do that with food.
Word.
That was it. So next
Word.
time, y'all.
Till next time, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Peace, everyone.
Hug your parents.